All right. Hello, hello. Let me know if you can hear me. We've been kind of watching what's been going on over the last couple of hours, and it's really not been much. But we did get a severe thunderstorm watch, and I said earlier that that was going to be when we finally decided to go live. And we just got our severe thunderstorm watch. Unfortunately, it looks like the tornado probabilities are a lot lower than what we thought they could be. And this is like the one time that that's actually unfortunate because there's nobody out here. So this is where we want to see tornadoes because they don't normally impact people. But the severe thunderstorm watch that was issued has a 20% chance of 2 or more tornadoes and a 5% chance of strong tornadoes. So that is relatively low as far as tornado watch probabilities go. I guess not even tornado watch probabilities. Tornado probabilities in a severe thunderstorm watch, but that's what we're working with today. So I guess we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Today we do have Ryan Scholl, the storm chaser, out in South Dakota. He's in Hardin County with us today. If you guys don't know who Ryan Scholl is, go ahead, look him up on YouTube, look him up on Twitter, and go ahead and give him a follow. He was gracious enough to let us use his live feed today for free, so we want to do what we can and promote his channel throughout the entirety of the stream. Also, we have a live camera in Iowa. This is one of the Y'all Squad cameras that we operate for Ryan Hall. This is in, like I said, this is in Iowa. This is where we have all the flooding going on, and we've been watching this camera over the last couple of hours here. It looks like the water's starting to go down, especially from where we saw it yesterday, but there is a chance that they're going to get some more rain over the next couple of days, so it will be interesting to see how this camera sort of plays out. Once again, that is in Iowa. Over here on the radar here right now, we're just looking at a couple of these severe thunderstorms off in Montana. A little throuple of them right now. None of them look overly tornadic or overly strong, but they are expected to strengthen throughout today. They're also going to make their way off further to the east towards where our storm chasers are, and once they get to where our storm chasers are, they're probably going to start being at least some tornadoes. I wouldn't be surprised if we see 1 or 2 tornadoes today at least. But all of our storm chasers right now are right over in this area, and of course the Ryan Scholl, that's the one that we have up on the first feed underneath me. So he's had a really good year because he's a really great chaser. So hopefully we can get a tornado today from him. I believe that if there's a tornado, he'll be on it. He tends to do pretty good with these things. We're going to come over to Radar Omega here and take a look at multi-site radar just to kind of get a picture of a whole. There's our entire severe thunderstorm watch. Now, one thing I'm going to mention is that we have not yet gotten our severe thunderstorm watch for this northern portion of our 5% risk. This is kind of where I thought that this highest area of tornado probability was going to be, so there's a chance we might get a low-end tornado watch from that. But I wouldn't be too confident of it, especially being that this watch, the one that was just issued, was a 20% or a 20% and a 5%, which is really low as far as tornado probabilities go. But nonetheless, we do still have a 5% tornado risk for a large area today, so it's definitely something to keep an eye on. Anyone who's watching, do we have anyone in the risk area today? Where are you guys from? Buddy's so underrated. Well, the reason that a lot of people don't watch my channel is because when compared to people like Ryan, Max Velocity, and all your other channels, especially Andy's channel, we are not serious on this channel whatsoever. So a lot of people don't really like that, but I don't know. I'm not going to be serious because I don't like being serious, and I think it's a little nicer when it's just a little bit more chill. Also, one of the things we have set up is I'm in a Discord call with a bunch of other people I know, and they're free to join, and they can come in and say hello whenever they want. So if Ryan really wanted to talk to us, he could hop in the Discord call, and we'd start hearing him right away. Rainfall warning in Alberta? Rainfall warnings are the weirdest warning of all time. 100 viewers, yeah, we made that deal yesterday, and we're gonna stick around with that deal, the 100 viewer gritty deal. Is it still raining in Minnesota? I haven't even looked at the weather in Minnesota. You guys need to stop getting rain. That river needs to go down. Let's take a look at Minnesota. Yeah, it's definitely raining in Minnesota. Nothing severe, of course, but nonetheless, it is still raining. And rain is not a good thing. Over here in the Mankato area, that's where we actually had that dam breach. So this whole river, I believe the river goes somewhere like down through here. I'm probably wrong because I can't remember it off the top of my head, but that entire river is flooding because of the dam breach that we had happen near Mankato. Well, there's not much going on. Let's go ahead and get an update from Ryan Scholl. Hey Ryan, we're live. What's your plan for the day, and how many tornadoes do you think we're gonna get? Give him a second. Oh, there we go.
Well, again, obviously you can see on the stream, we're watching a bubbling cumulus field here along Highway 85 here in northwest South Dakota. I think we're going to see some good storms today here. Looks like the best environment's kind of setting up here in southwest North Dakota, northwest South Dakota. So we'll see what happens. I'm expecting to see at least one tornado today at the minimum, but have a good feeling today. Might have to destroy the windshield as well.
Ryan Scholl, ladies and gentlemen, the king of destroying windshields. If you're not familiar with him, normally when he goes on chases and there's a good chance of large hail, he'll be the one to find it, and he will be the one to lose his windshield. Almost without fail. Looking for my weather bell sector here. Alright. So this is the HRRR we're looking at here over on Weather Bell. We're going to go ahead and look at a composite parameter quick to kind of show you guys where the highest chance of that severe weather and tornado threat is today. This is our significant tornado parameter. So this measures on a scale of 1 to 10 how prime the environment is for tornado. So this was our observed information at 3 p.m. and we're going to go ahead and drag out the slider here, and we're going to kind of see this area of elevated significant tornado parameter work its way further to the north and kind of expand. Now, as we see a few more cells start to pop up over here further to the west, they're really going to start kicking into that significant tornado parameter corridor. Specifically right here, this is my area of interest in North or South Dakota. Anything that manages to stay discreet here and access this untamed environment, it will most likely produce at least strong hail, if not a damaging tornado. Also going to take a look at meso-analysis once I can get it pulled up on the SPC's page. All right, taking a look at meso-analysis here. This is cheat code, aka mixed layer cape and surface vorticity. So this is your 3 cape, which is basically a more complex value of cape. I like to look at this one more than unstable, or more than most unstable cape or mixed layer cape. That is in our reds, and we can see we have a nice area of 3-layer cape over here in Nebraska and South Dakota, as well as another nice area further north here in the parts of northern South Dakota and southern North Dakota. Just like we saw in the HRRR, eventually these are going to meet up. Now, the one other thing that I want to mention here is this area of elevated surface vorticity. When we see areas of high vorticity overlap with cape values, there's almost always a tornado. So if I was a storm chaser and I didn't know anything about weather, and all I knew was to look at this, I would go right here, somewhere in this area, because that's probably where we're going to see a tornado today if we have a tornado. But that's not going to be for another couple of hours here. We honestly probably started the stream a little too early, but that doesn't matter because, hey, we're here to have a good time. I do expect this stream to start rather slow, but it is going to pick up later. So, don't go anywhere. Other thing we have going on today is down further in Utah, we have a lot of flash flooding. Obviously, Utah is a very, very dry climate, so in here we're getting these monsoon-style storms, and they're kind of just training over the same area. We're going to have a lot of... That's not Utah. But that's what I meant. This area up here. Hold on. Radar Omega's being silly. This is Utah. There we go. Right in here where we have our training thunderstorms. That's where we're going to have our biggest flash flooding threat. We can see we actually have a severe thunderstorm and a flash flood warning here near Moab, and that flash flood warning already extends further ahead of that severe thunderstorm. This is because as we see more rainfall in these desert environments, there's nowhere for it to go because it doesn't soak into the ground, so it just runs across the ground. You streaming tomorrow? Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure out our plan for tomorrow as we get further through tonight and see how tonight plays out. Guys, we are already halfway to our gritty goal. We are at 50 viewers. Of course, our gritty goal is 100 viewers. What's up, AM? No problem. That's what we're here to do. We have been streaming more, of course, here storm chasing on a lot of those small end days, but I figured now that we're having more of these small end days where I'm at home, we might as well just stream from the studio because, hey, what else are we going to do? Can you even do the gritty? Probably not, but we're going to find out if we hit 100 viewers. So, I guess we have that to look forward to. I'm not saying it's going to be a good gritty, but it'll be an attempt at a gritty. Homework study? We already did that today. We don't need to do that again today. Once is enough. I did all my homework through Sunday. That's my mom, for anyone who's wondering. That's why she's asking if I've done my homework. Thank you, Scott. Thank you. Can you take a look at the Canadian SPC? Yeah, we'll take a look at Canada for the 2 Canadians in chat. Alright, where is that Canadian SPC link? Here it is. Hey, I already see improvements from when I looked at this yesterday, because I was talking about how Area C needed to have this little tornado icon, and I was drawing it in myself. But there it is. They listened. They listened to our stream and they added the tornado icon. So our moderate risk, and remember this is a Canadian risk, so their risks are not the same as the SPC's risk. They use minor, moderate, high, and extreme instead of your marginal, slight, enhanced, moderate, high. So their moderate risk is more so equivalent to our slight or our enhanced, somewhere in between those two, but it's not a moderate risk. It's a 2 out of 4 risk. And this is our risk area here. This is Montana for the Americans, and this is North Dakota. So just to the north of our 5% in the U.S., that's where our Canadian tornado risk is. That is accompanied by a chance for 90-kilometer-an-hour winds and hail to 2 to 4 centimeters in diameter. Also a funnel cloud area. Yeah, we had a funnel cloud area yesterday. Like, why would we even talk about that? Why would we even be like, hey, there could be a funnel cloud? A funnel cloud is no different than any other random cloud. It does nothing. But hey, more power to them. Also, if you guys followed me on Twitter, you saw that we were testing a few things earlier. There are 2 new updates that we have in our setup today, and we're going to be trying to push out a little bit more informative graphics. I have a couple of programs helping me do that. So we're going to be testing those out today, and of course it is just me right now. Eventually I'll probably get someone to do this for me, but as of right now, it's just me. So I have to check my spelling because I'm really good at making spelling mistakes. Alright, it worked. I hate when programs like have a checklist and it doesn't let you skip the checklist. Like, I use this program with someone else, and now I'm using it for me, and it keeps asking me to do this dang checklist. But I don't want to. Guys, Andy's telling me that I was ranting about stuff. There's a difference between ranting and memeing, guys. Memeing is making fun of people's other mistakes. Ooh. We're gonna stop talking about ranting and instead look at some pretty clouds from Ryan Scholl's perspective. If I had to guess, let me get my radar back to single site here. And drag it back up to the north. He's probably looking at this storm here. I think you guys can just barely see that underneath me here. And that's the storm that's kind of just starting to get bigger in the last couple of minutes. Luke, how come you're not modded? Are you on a different account? Hey, pretty clouds. We have a blip on the radar. For those of you who don't know, I started the whole blip thing. So, I get to say that how much ever I want. What's up, Spotty? How's it going? SPC just put out another update on our severe thunderstorm watch. Their normal tweet graphic. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that here. Maybe. Twitter will let me. There we go. Alright, so this is our more updated graphic on today's severe thunderstorm watch. Of course, we have mostly a wind and hail threat, but there is that small tornado threat in here, the 20% chance of 2 or more tornadoes and a 5% chance of an EF2 to EF5 tornado. I could almost guarantee you that we're not going to see an EF5 tornado today, but I guess we leave that in the graphics no matter what. The hail today is looking like quite the big hail day, and our maximum expected hail is going to be 3 inches, and the maximum expected wind speed is going to be 75. Of course, 3 inches is well above the severe hail of 1 inch, and the 75 miles an hour is a lot more than the 58 mile per hour requirement for severe winds. Any in thoughts on 95L? I haven't looked at it, but knowing how the environment is out there and looking at the tracks of where it could go, it's probably going to be pretty concerning. At least some sort of tropical storm or low-end hurricane will make its way into the United States. Last time I looked at the track, it showed it going right through the Caribbean and up into the Gulf. And if anything gets into the Gulf of Mexico and there's not incredible wind shear, it's quite literally a perfect environment for tornadoes to grow. Not tornadoes, hurricanes to grow. New considerable severe thunderstorm warning in Montana. I would assume that that's probably going to be for this storm here. We'll give GR2 a few seconds to update with that polygon, but I would assume that it's going to be for that area. The storm to its south already has a considerable severe thunderstorm warning, so I wouldn't be surprised. Yep, and there it is. Considerable severe thunderstorm warning for our middle storm there. That is... Hold on, let me get the warning up here. Maybe. Twitter does not seem to want to work. I wonder if they're still having issues. I can just look at it the old-fashioned way. 70-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-sized hail. So that's our middle warning right here. The one to the south is also warned for the same thing. Do you think anything's coming up for Chicago? I think day 2 there is a marginal risk. So, of course, that's not no risk, but it's not a large risk, so it's something to keep an eye on. But I wouldn't say that there's going to be anything big coming up. It seems like everything's sort of starting in this Montana, Wyoming, Dakota's area, and then shooting off to the south and east, and sort of missing the Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, and eastern Iowa area. Severe thunderstorm warning in Utah. That's going to be back down by Moab, I believe. Yep, that was an extension of the severe thunderstorm warning that we have in Moab, which is, of course, one of the bigger towns in Utah, besides Salt Lake City, of course. But I've been to Moab, and whenever it rains in Moab, there's debris flows. So we're probably going to see a lot more flash flood warnings issued for this area. Yeah, I don't know if this is a tornado for sure. There's not really a good tornado threat in here. I see what you could be talking about and probably are talking about when referring to a couplet, but it doesn't really look that good. I would be inclined to say that that's contamination, but we'll go ahead and bring our GR2 over there and look at it a little closer. I mean, it might kind of be something. Yeah, I would guess that that's not anything right now, but I don't know. CC doesn't really have that low of a spectrum width, and in that last scan, it's pretty much gone. So Eh. That's like a solid... I'll give that a solid like 20% chance of having a tornado on the ground. I would be surprised, but it doesn't look overly terrible in terms of tornado warnings, or in terms of tornado potential. A lot of these storms today are just going to be overall weird to look at. Oh, I just realized there's something messed up in my overlay, and now I have to fix it because I saw that it was messed up. So give me a second here. I have to find... That's not it. That's not it. It's going to be that one. That needs to get deleted. Live production. Who doesn't love live production? It was using the radar site from my radar Omega and putting that on the radar site for my GR2, which of course that's a different radar site. So gonna get that switched out here to the correct one. It's not a Mr.Dibble stream if there's not live production, let's be honest here. There, it's fixed now. 63 viewers, that's almost, or that's 63% of the way to our gritty goal. Gritty goal. That's like the worst thing I've ever heard. Nick, I'm not ignoring you. I just looked at chat for the first time in a while because I was fixing that. Because I got sick of it bothering me. Yeah, Luke, I thought Luke has had a wrench, but apparently not. But he's got a wrench now. This storm over in Utah no longer looks tornadic. It was almost certainly contamination. What's up, Parker? Parker, are you and Luke still together? Are you guys still having a blast in Indiana without me? $68 watching, then 71. We're 71% of the way to the gritty goal. I'm warning you guys, it's not going to be much of a gritty, but it's going to be a gritty. Where are you guys in voice chat? I see you guys are just ignoring me. I see how it is. They have access to my VC, but apparently they just don't want to join, so I see how it is. Parker, you can gritty for stream if you want. Jared, there's no better name for that monstrosity than the gritty goal. I think that just is what it is. I also don't have a good cam for the gritty, so prepare to hide your eyes. Luke, like you can talk. I don't want to hear it from you. I've seen you gritty. Mm. Someone send the dogs crazy. How's it going, Carl? How's the dam looking? Has it gotten any worse? I haven't seen much updates on social media. Nick, I sent you an invite to the Discord, and I think you ignored it, so I can send you another one, perhaps, maybe, if I can find you. There you go. There's you are. I had sent it to you, but I guess that you didn't get it. PDS dog intercept? Yeah, there's a dog yap warning. My invites aren't working. No way Max is in here. Who got this man in here? Because he's the person who's gonna actually find enough people to force me to gritty. Yeah, no, we're not saying that word. We're not bringing that in here. Nick, I tried to send you an invite, but I don't think, like, it's not inviting, or it's not working right now. No way you click and we say the word gritty. AC was meant to be. I'm pretty sure it's your dang viewers who are in here trying to make me gritty because you're not here, so they're like, okay, let's go make this poor bloke hit the gritty. Do you think we can get a Ryan Scholl gritty? Let's see. Hey Ryan, where are you headed right now? Nick, I don't think you're in. At least I don't see you, so I don't know whose server you joined, but it's not mine. $60. We're going down, guys. We're getting further from the gritty goal. Why does my mic keep peaking? I'm about to throw this mic through the wall. Uh-oh. Luke's typing on Snapchat. We have a PDS dog yap intercepts going on upstairs. When you gritty, you're clipping it? See, I don't have any good cam to gritty on. That's the issue. Like, the camera I have, the one that you see, this is the full crop. It's just smaller. And then the other one I have is this one, but, like, there's nowhere to hit the gritty there. Also, shout out to these beef and cheddar sandwiches for powering us through today's stream. Who joined? Someone figured out how to join. It's Parka. He's muted though, so I guess he doesn't want to talk to us, guys. And Parker's with Luke, so we actually have Parker and Luke here right now. Oh, you're just gonna make me listen to me echo, Parker? The whole world will be able to see me gritty? I don't think that's a good thing. Yo, what's up, Landon?
Hold on, we're dealing with like 3 different VCs right now.
Oh, how are you even dealing?
I think we're here
now. Jared, the cam on my monitor, that's just like a webcam, and there's really no room for it to go back. And this cam up here is like balancing on top of a shelf, and if I as much blow as if I even like blow on that thing, it's gonna fall down. So we're going to avoid doing that. Oh, 76. Okay, we might be hitting the gritty, guys. Bad news.
I'll do the gritty too.
You'll hit the gritty, Luke?
That is not what I said.
Luke said he'll hit the gritty, guys. We're gonna peer pressure Luke into hitting the gritty as well.
You keep spawning chicken tenders from.
I like how this thunderstorm gets stronger and they downgrade it from a considerable severe thunderstorm warning to a normal one.
Cool. No more.
It's fine. I'm good.
Luke, why are you losing your mind?
I'm not. We're good.
I was just spawning chicken tenders out of nowhere. That's all.
I want to say Nick Gorman is in the Discord.
Yeah, Nick's in the Discord. Well, I think Nick said that he joined the Discord, but he's not in here, so I have no idea where he is. He
just
said
sent
he
me a
was
snap stuck in purgatory.
Oh,
Is he stuck in? He's not in this server. I have no idea what bro's talking about. He's Hayden, he's not. Oh, did he? Okay, there he is. There, now he's got the role.
Okay, we're good now.
Now he's out of purgatory, so we'll see how long it takes him to find our voice chat here. Max, I think you should join our voice chat and hit the gritty. If we're gonna peer pressure the gritty, you're hitting the gritty too. We're 80% of the way to the gritty goal.
Live from my downstairs apartment.
Oh, Nick figured it out.
That took a lot longer to figure out than I was hoping.
Yeah. Are we surprised?
I swear I'm not an idiot, guys.
Are we gonna get a Nick Gorman gritty?
I don't even know how to do gritty.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. 20 more, yeah, we're 78% of the way to our gritty goal.
77.
Where is Ryan Hall? Ryan Hall is on vacation. Quite literally. I don't know where on vacation, but he's on vacation. He's also still working nonstop and keeps like sending us things that he's gonna do to like make the streams better and stuff while he's on vacation. So I'm not even gonna say he's on vacation. He's just like somewhere else doing what he can.
He's somewhere in the central time zone. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, that's... No? How do you know that he's in Central Time Zone?
Because he sent screenshots of his phone before and it's in central.
Oh. Okay, so we have it down to like... 12...
Third of the US.
Yeah. There's like only so many states he could be in.
Yeah, this time of year.
No way the Squirtle's in the chat. Guys, there's a Squirtle in my chat. What do I do?
Can we geolocate Ryan on stream?
No way James is in the chat. Max, how do you know where he is? Actually, I guess he said he said he was talking to you. He doesn't really tell us anything.
Max is a professional gaslighter.
Me when Max knows more
Actually,
than his own employees.
I know.
What do you know, Riley?
Oh, I know where he is.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
He's not in the Central Time Zone, however. You would be wrong.
Okay, well, you should just message me where he is. Because now I'm being left out.
You know what? I think we're just gonna leave you out. He's not in the Central Time Zone. You lied to me, Luke.
I could have sworn he was.
Okay, well, you're
I
wrong.
could used to think he'd be if we all just showed up while he was on vacation.
That would be actually pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, these storms look like beautiful hailstorms that will never go on to produce a tornado. There's too much hail for a tornado to happen. And anyone who says that that's... Yeah, where is Ryan?
Not in a hailstorm, surprisingly.
Yeah, we have his feed today. There's his feed right there. Oh, he's out of his car. We're gonna get him to hit the gritty.
Oh no. Oh no.
Maybe.
I'm scared.
Can't get through on Zello.
W.
Okay, never mind. Zello's deciding it's not gonna work. Shout out to bad cell service. Ryan, go stand in front of your car and hit the gritty right now.
Hey Riley, I don't know if you're gonna have my feet up here, but this is amazing looking Supercell here, south
he's talking about weather, bro. We want the
Oklahoma.
gritty.
It is a very, very pretty
Imagine
storm.
liking the weather.
We should have got Ryan Hall to do the gritty at 2 million.
That's never gonna happen. I've seen Ryan Hall hit the gritty, for the record. One of the very few people who's seen that.
When did he do that? I feel like I've seen it too.
You might have.
I did it in time.
Oh, look at that.
Remember when he did his foot reveal live?
Or the leg reveal. We did not do a foot reveal, but okay, Luke.
Right. I mean, foot's a part of the leg.
Yo, what's up, Turner?
We're gonna go climb the tower at the weather house.
Yesterday we were trying to fix the tower, and Austin was on the tower, and then I was like, oh, by the way, there's lightning.
I noticed that the tower was down the other day. You guys still haven't gotten it fixed?
No, it's something on Radar Omega's side. Also, I'm not sure if you saw, Luke, but Max said that he was texting Ryan, so I'm pretty sure that makes you like the only person in the world to not have Ryan's number.
I even have the number.
Yeah, Ryan hates me. It's fine.
If we we can gritty at 100 viewers, and then we'll do a leg reveal at 200 viewers, but everyone's already seen my legs. Yeah, I got Ryan to say what's up, brother. That was my, I think, like 18-month membership gift was Ryan saying what's up, brothers.
What's up, brothers? He still probably doesn't even know what that's in reference to.
No, he does.
There's no way.
James, there's no way you have a feed up. Why would you have a feed up? What could you possibly be looking at?
James
Trees?
has a feed up. Can we get a live James feed reveal?
I thought you said feet for a second. I was like, no, we don't need a James feet reveal.
Why not?
You know, that's a really nice cloud that Ryan's looking at right now.
It is.
Hey, he's doing a better job than me. I like to pull
We're
in the gas station.
88% of the way to the gritty goal.
86 now.
Oh no.
You scared off 2%.
I don't want a gritty.
You guys think a tornado is gonna happen today?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I said yesterday that today was going to have the tornado of the year.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little scared. I'm not there.
1,500 subs, and then you got to do the floss or orange justice. Oh, no.
Oh, it's got to be the orange justice.
I can do the orange justice.
Parker, I have seen Parker do the...
No, Landon, Ryan Hall hasn't seen clouds in years because he just doesn't go outside.
Freddy's live. He'll probably see a tornado today. We can't use Freddy's feed, though, because I never talked to him about using his feed, and I'm not about to just start using people's feeds. Ryan was gracious enough to let us use his feed for free today. Save the floss for 500k. See, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I'd hit the floss for 200k or 300k, and then save the orange justice for 500k. Because I can guarantee that we need to work on our orange justice before we try hitting it.
Imagine not being a professional orange justice dancer.
Yeah, Ryan actually kidnapped me and threw me in his basement. Actually, there is one person who is in this voice chat right now who has been forcefully pushed into Ryan's basement, and that is Luke Hatton, and I pushed him into the basement, and I shut the door on him. I'm being so serious.
Space,
yeah, the crawl space. He doesn't even have a basement. I haven't played Fortnite in so long. Guys, we're 88% of the way to the gritty goal.
Oh, I'm scared.
Jared, I don't even remember. I think I got dared to go underneath the house and interrupt Ryan's interview with Spencer.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
because
they just locked.
he was, Spencer and Ryan were doing an interview, and we told Luke to go under and start tapping on the floor. Because you can get under where Ryan's desk is.
And I did.
And he did.
I tapped on the floor.
He was tapping hard. I could hear it. And then I locked him down there. Yeah, Fortnite fell off hard. I used to play... You know, we don't even need to talk about how many hours Luke and I played Fortnite.
You guys were sweats. It is the bad.
Hey, I will say
Luke-
I will be back. Chapter 2 reboot comes out.
Luke and I got Ryan and Kat Abrahams 214th and a no-build cash cup. Literally, Luke and I just killed every single person in the lobby, and Ryan... I'm assuming none of you guys have played Fortnite with Ryan, but as soon as Ryan dies, he leaves the game. Like, rebooting Ryan is not a thing, so you have to keep that man alive, because as soon as he's dead, he's done. You have 5,000 hours on Fortnite? Yeah, that's probably about what I have. Because this is my second computer. I think I can actually look. Oh, tornado warning. That is the most mid-tornado warning of all time, but I guess we'll talk about it. So that is down here for this storm to the south that just looks like a bunch of hail contamination. Not making a statement there or anything. But that is our tornado warning right here. I don't know, maybe Luke, you can look at that, but that looks more like a MCV style vortex than a tornado vortex.
That's kind of what I'm looking at right now
Shout
too.
out to the overlay not working on my end. Very cool.
You know, I'm looking at, because if you look off to the storm to its north, it kind of has that similar hail contam. I imagine that's because you can kind of see where it's beginning to bow out. That looks kind of what would be the beginnings of a hail convective vortex / a bookend vortex circulation. Because you have your outflow wind surging out, but then you still have inflow breaking into the kind of inflow, because you can still kind of see the inflow region here, even though we're quite a ways up. That more commonly usually will get total orange just because of the storm placement, and that's kind of usually where you get your bookend vortexes to form, and they occasionally will produce tornadoes. Albeit very weak sometimes.
There is a nice ZDR arc in the front region of the storm, which does indicate that it is a strong storm. So there could, I don't know, it could try and spin something up. It's probably gonna be weird. Yeah, there's no good way to look at this thing on a radar. What's our beam height? Yeah, shout out to 11,000 feet or 11,000 foot beam height, making it impossible to see anything.
Yeah,
Beam height is sampling the low-level jet.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But you got to think that, and you got to think that there's also like mountains and stuff. You know, the closer you get out, so you're going to be even just more interfered.
See, I probably have as good a chance trying to figure out what's going on radar as I do going outside, flying my drone 12 feet in the air and zooming in on this storm from Minnesota. Like, there is just no good way to figure out what's going on. Here, I'll go check, guys. Hold on.
Riley doing his due diligence right now.
Okay. I still cannot see if there's a tornado. So there may or may not be a tornado right now. This is like, I don't know, I'm not going to argue with this warning just because our beam height's so high that there could be a tornado. This would be the perfect time for an Environmental Canada tornado warning, I'm not even going to lie.
Just like I mean, they do have the SVR Tour Possible as well, so there's that.
Oh dang, we definitely just did our leg reveal early. Oh well. Happens. You get that on them big jobs.
Riley, everybody sees your legs. Come on now.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Everybody's already seen your legs. Come on now.
Yep. But you know what they haven't seen? Me under the bed in Pikeville. Only OGs know that picture.
Yeah, that picture is I think I still have it saved somewhere. And in the Snapchat chat.
We're 96% of the way to gritty. Shit, man.
I don't want a gritty live.
It did not hit over 100. I'll look here. I can look at the peak viewers on my YouTube Studio, and it says 97. And I trust YouTube Studio more than YouTube Chat, believe it or not. We're gonna hit it. Is there anyone on this? There's not.
No. There's probably some crickets on it, though.
It's really like not even in a good tornado environment. It's in like a perfectly overmixed, terrible MCS trash environment.
Yeah. Is that kind of what happened today? I haven't really paying attention. Kind of looks.
I have no idea. 99?
98.
I still see 96 on my YouTube Studio.
I see 98.
I see me and Luke see 98 right now.
Okay, we'll trust Luke, but that's it. Oh, there I see 98. 2 viewers away from the gritty.
Yeah, 96.
No, we're down to 96. 94 even.
Every severe storm is in fact in a radar hole. Here, I can draw you a map of our radar holes out here, and it's like quite literally this. Like, this is atrocious. And before anyone else says that there's radar holes up here in North Dakota, that's not true because we have the gap filling radars. No way, there's a cat. I'm gonna go accumulate a cat. Hold on.
We also have a cat here. 2 of them. Cool ice cream.
Kitty. There, we've accumulated a cat. 98% of the way to the gritty goal.
Oh, we're down to 86.
Oh, it's over. It's never been so over. Shout out to the most tornado-y looking rain shaft of all time on Ryan Scholl's feed right now. Oh my god.
Certified Schollnado.
94, guys, we're dropping away from the gritty goal. No gritty for you.
Not gonna lie, what happened? I thought this was going to be like a phenomenal event. What has happened?
Capital Montana.
Kitty hears dogs, so Kitty's gonna run. Or Kitty's gonna sit on my lap. One of the two.
Ryan just tweeted the tornado rain shaft.
Mm-hmm. I fell off, thank you. So did the cat.
Fruit size. Sounding.
Dude, what is the cat locked in up?
No more gritty. We got to 92 viewers. The best part is you guys can't even pull any tomfoolery where we have multiple devices watching me because YouTube updated it. So instead of having device IPs, it just takes a local network IP. So you could have like 20 million devices watching from one local network and it only counts as one viewer.
20 million devices?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, Riley's a nerd. Just
I actually learned that last night on TikTok at 4 a.m., so I don't want to hear it.
Technically this morning.
Yeah.
You know what?
Right.
Yeah, that's why I
It
thought.
hit one. Oh god, what's that number? Here, we're gonna put this number from Severe Weather Lover in Google and figure out how to pronounce it.
We're back up to 94. It might be gelling down.
That is 1 Google plexanth. Shout out to Google plexanth.
Oh, right on.
Oh, it says 87 on my side. Did we?
We just hit 100.
We're waiting for YouTube Studio to update. I don't care.
No, we have
Riley, it's
100
right here.
confirmed.
Someone send me a picture in stream text.
We just your picture on Snap right now.
No way.
We have photo evidence of 100.
Shout out to Indiana.
What the
Country
heck?
Wi-Fi.
My freaking. Oh,
We did
shout
it.
out to my camera, not
We
phone.
can
Oh,
do
there it
it.
is. There's 100. I don't even have room. There's a bed on the floor down here.
Well, you best make room.
Alright, am I gridding 2 now?
Yeah, we gotta get a Parker.
Oh no. Alright.
Okay, wait, hold on.
We're gonna get Luke.
What camera do we want to use? Do we want to use the one that's on here, or nope, that's not a camera. This camera. Cause like this camera is not gonna work. We're just gonna have to use this camera, and someone's gonna have to hit the crop of a lifetime.
There's my sister. Alright, I can't believe this is happening.
There's your gritty.
PDS.
You guys get to wait 18 seconds to see amazingness. And then we're going to have Parker hit the gritty here too. We're going to have Parker and Luke hit the gritty.
I'm not hitting the gritty.
Parker's going to hit the gritty. Alright, Parker, you're up. Hit the gritty.
Okay, alright.
Oh, dang. Dang. Whoa, Max. Did you guys see my gritty? Because Max is talking crap about my gritty, and there's no way it was that bad.
No way you can see
Do we? Okay, fine. I guess everyone's complaining about how long my gritty was. We can get more gritty.
That gritty was on 4x speed.
4x speed.
That had to be more gritty. I expect to see this all over Twitter in the next 13 seconds.
Shout out to Shoal Feed, just doing whatever it's doing.
I mean, let's be honest, he's in the middle of nowhere, South Dakota, and he's got a feed up. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I'm
Bros
impressed. Yeah,
autofocus.
self-service.
We do, in fact,
Hello?
still have a tornado warning, and it should be expired because it's not in the warning polygon, but
I'm gonna be so for real. I forgot Nick was in this VC.
yeah.
Yeah, that.
Shout out to Nick Gorman.
Hey, we're at 111 viewers right now.
I thought he did that one
127
minute.
viewers. 127 people just watch me hit the gritty. Maybe, I'm just saying, we spiked in viewers when Parker hit the gritty. I think we just need like a Parker gritty cam the entire time. Just in the lower left-hand corner.
Oh, we just got a new TOA.
We got a TOA. As a Vikings fan,
Yeah.
you feel disrespected? I mean, good, because that's terrible team, terrible players. If nobody gets that reference, I'm going to be sad, for the record.
Bro did not hold back.
Well, here is our new tornado watch. Let me find the button for it. Nope. There we go. Nope. That's the button. Wow. I moved all my buttons yesterday, and now I don't know where any of them are. So this is the area that we were talking about earlier, where I thought that we'd get at least a tornado watch here in the northern area, the 5%. A couple tornadoes possible, scattered hail to apple size, which is bigger than golf ball size. I know. And widespread gusts to 80 mile an hour likely. Once we get an update on Radar Omega or the SPC site, which will almost certainly not update faster than Radar Omega because they use like dial-up internet or something. We'll go ahead and look at the probabilities on the watch. Sorry, I couldn't
Bro,
not bring up the fact that the SBC has like the world's most slow website. Like I could
they got
probably paper, pencil, and like passenger pigeon that to Luke faster than they could.
The National Service actually uses my internet.
Mm-hmm. Also, shout out to the National Weather Service for condensing this tornado warning, even though the area of rotation that they originally warned is out of the warning polygon.
That's yeah. It doesn't even look worth warning anymore. But then again, you're also like
80, 70
blizzard,
wind
like,
probs? What?
There's a possible derecho today.
Hey, there's our beautiful... Hey, if our warning overlay updated, that means that the SPC's website has it now.
It'd be nice if there was a radar like right somewhere in the TOA.
Yeah.
There is,
That would
because
be-
Radar Omega has the gap filling radars in it.
Well, let me read out.
What are they? Like KXWA? Oh, it looks like I'm using like 8x smoothing. Hype. That's amazing.
Smoothing is one of the worst things ever created.
Look at these radars, like potato. Like I might as well just be looking at potatoes on a screen.
Wow. Is that climate vision or what is that?
No, that's I think the state of North Dakota would put those. I don't know. They've been there for a while.
Wow, they get used so often, I bet.
Yeah, this is probably the first time they've been used. All right, so of course this is our watch probabilities now that the website updated. 40-20 tornado probs, 80-70 wind probs. That's pretty dang high. And 60-60 hail probs. And then this one down here is stupid. We never look at this one. It's always high. If it's not high, there's not a watch.
Isn't that almost PDS watch criteria?
80, what was it? 80-70? Yeah.
Well,
PDS is
I
90-90, isn't it?
I don't know what it is for an SVA.
Derecho? No way. Capucci was right.
Possible derecho today?
Why are the wind probs that high? Like, genuine question.
Probably
Tweet.
Probably because your TD spreads are 89/60 heading into the TOA, and not only on top of that, but what are your lapse rates? Let's go look at Cook.
Derecho rates. Shout out to Weatherbell for not having a North Dakota on their state list.
Typical Weatherbell L. Just kidding.
Like, how do I even look at it? I don't. That's Montana. U.S. regions. Oh, it's not listed as a state. It's listed as a region. Wow, that makes sense. Here's North Dakota.
That's the majority of that TOA getting capped off.
But it's only 60 degrees up there.
What?
Yeah.
Shout out to having.
There's a giant area
1300
of cold air.
Yeah, so I'm looking at your surface and like right on the edge of that TOA, it's just capped.
Mm-hmm. So what
And
in the
then,
wind probabilities? Are they really expecting this to like derecho? Because that's the only way I can see 80-80 probs. Or 80-70. 80-80 is PDS. Also, shout out to this massive line of discrete supercells on the South Dakota-Nebraska border. Like, this is Chugwater Wedgefest right there. Wedgefest.
Dorito composite.
Dorito.
4. All right. Okay.
Me when Badlands Wedge.
Oh, we're looking at the world's greatest parameter here, your significant tornado parameter. Significant tornado parameter says death and destruction.
VTP parameters at 6 right now over the North and South Dakota border. So there's that.
BTP is like kind of the worst.
No, it's the greatest forecasting tool of all time. What are you talking about?
Yep, you're right. My lad, I'm wrong. Home, meso analysis. I have to click some
Okay, there's
absurd
actually-
area.
If you look just to the south of Buffalo, South Dakota, there's actually a nice looking supercell firing.
Her's going crazy. The her always goes crazy. You know what we really need to look at? The one and only RRFS Type A. The Rufus experimental model.
I knew you were gonna say that.
For anyone watching the stream right now, take a look at what's on the screen and completely ignore it because it's not that accurate, but it's fun to look at. Oh. It says giant supercell here. And I bet we're going to get a giant supercell here, knowing this model. Oh, there you go. Giant supercell there. Shout out to Mia Squirtle for the $10 stream, or $10 stream. I was reading the message as I was talking about how. Shout out to Mia Squirtle for the $10 donation. Fun is the point of these streams. These are not serious whatsoever. I don't know if you guys have watched a Luke and Riley stream, but that's probably the world's most unserious storm chasing stream, and now we're doing it today in the studio. An entire McDouble meal? No, Max.
When
We got more important things to talk about here. We got to talk about this McDonald's meal deal.
Wait, what?
You guys haven't heard of this McDonald's meal deal?
I have not.
Okay,
I have like a
hold on.
$5 one.
Yeah.
I think that's the
Yeah,
first
is it
$5
true?
meal.
We're going to
I've
read this
heard of
article
since
from
2020.
Fox Business. McDonald's USA president talks about $5. What? Okay, we're not going to read an article about the president of the United States talking about a $5 meal deal.
that's what
We're gonna go to.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about the actual. We're gonna go to the actual McDonald's site, so you can get a McChicken, a 4-piece McNugget with a sauce, a fry, and a small drink for $5. Now you might say, a small drink, that's not that much. Just sit there and drink 4 of them. I did it yesterday. I did it the day before that. And might I add that if you go to the McDonald's app right now, it's actually broken and it doesn't register this $5 meal deal as a deal. So you can also use the 20% off or 30% off that you get for free. So you can get 20% off your already $5 meal deal. And if you're not a chicken fan, you can also get a McDouble. A McDouble, a 4-piece McNugget, a small drink, and a small fry for $5.
What's a Ryan Hall McDonald's order?
It depends, actually. It depends on how many people are there. I remember the dollar drinks. Those went hard.
Yeah, now they're like $1.60.
They're $1.72 for a large Coke. Kind of foul.
We're expecting a possible derecho.
No way. We got the Luke Hatton. We're expecting a possible derecho today tweet. Are you sponsored? No, but I should be. You guys should see how when Luke and I were chasing, I pack rat like McDonald's. I'll put that stuff under the seat because I know that I'm not going to get to stop for food. And then I'll just like, Luke will be complaining about how hungry he is. And I'll just pull out a cheeseburger and a fry from underneath the driver's seat.
And you know that stuff doesn't like go bad or go.
Bro,
go
Max just said a large Coke at his McDonald's is $2.49.
That's
That is
foul.
nuts.
That's actually, no, that's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Is he by the East Coast or California?
I don't know. Oh, Pettis said McDonald's is trash. Honestly,
Okay, well, Pettis
not
is
surprised.
Probably getting timed out.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
It
Oh,
depends
no.
on the
Entering
location.
the value meal, one of the biggest deals ever. The $7 Lux Craving Box.
Max, you have
Yeah.
no Max, you have no
Seven
idea
good
how
enough.
many freaking McDonald's tickets I have in my car. Like, I have, not McDonald's, Culver's, like, free ice cream scoops. You can ask Luke, I have at least, like, 150 in there.
Remember when I saw you on March 30th, a handful. Now you have like a whole collection army of them.
Bro's got a money clip full of them.
Yeah, I have a, like, one of those, like, money clips. It's, like, this thick. And it's just filled with free scoops of ice cream. Dude, Jared, I'll give you some. I'm never going to go through all of them. The people here all, like, they're all college students. So what you do is you get the kids meal, and then you ask for your ice cream up front. And because they also don't have money, they understand the mission, and they won't rip it off the bag. So you get your free ice cream with your meal, and then they also give you the free scoop. So you can actually get double ice cream if you're really fiending for some ice cream.
We're learning life lessons with Riley. Here we go, guys.
You have to drive
I
4
love
hours
this.
for Culver's. That's worth it. I almost drove. I debated driving 4 hours and 47 minutes to the nearest Waffle House once.
That's really good.
What's the closest Waffle House to you? Is
This
that
is
like
one
by
St. Louis, yeah, probably the same one as you, honestly.
Yep. We can do a Waffle House date one day.
Yeah, if only I
Imagine not
could like
living
trust my
like
car to
35
drive more than like 3 minutes. Just a thought.
Maybe just unmisfire your engine and it'll be alright.
Honestly, W idea.
Let's do what
I'm
I
just
do
gonna
and
tell it
just
to stop misfiring.
make your engine spin a bearing, so then you have to replace the whole thing.
Isn't that because you have a rotary? Max has never been to Waffle House, guys.
We gotta
That's
change
a
the.
clown.
We. Ooh. That's a tough one to swallow, Max. Waffle House, literally get the cheesesteak melt hash brown bowl with the Waffle House sauce.
Ooh.
Literally, Jesus Christ himself put that on this planet.
Now that's talking to me.
James, go to Waffle House right now, get a cheesesteak melt hash brown bowl with Waffle House sauce, tweet a picture of me, and give us a rating. Because if you live 5 minutes from a Waffle House and you haven't gone ever, that's a sin.
I always get the All-Star.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Shout out to this radar tower for having the worst velocity of all time.
Yeah, that velocity on
Like,
Omega is
what? What?
levels of booty.
What? Am I looking at an anvil cloud or velocity? I can't really tell. Like, that could be producing the Mega Ultra Wedge of the Century, and we wouldn't know. Because velocity looks like an anvil cloud.
Basically.
Our Tracer's going to
Tweak
those.
is reflex can't be defined.
Jack J's on
Actually, no,
it,
it
so it's
doesn't.
probably gonna produce. I want to look at his
I don't know
feed,
how he
but I
does it.
can't have that.
Jack
up.
J. Jack J, yes.
Jack J.
Jack
It's more fun to
J.
say it backwards. Come on now.
Aaron Jacked.
I'll be in the middle of nowhere, and then I'll just see the LOL.
Oh my
symbol.
god, it is Greenland. No, this is quite literally the UK right here. Like, this is the UK mapped out on velocity. If you look right here, every pixel is actually a pub.
Looks like all the Tracers are split between the north and south target.
Well, they're split between the better target and the radar target.
Yeah. Just kind of noticed that everybody was split either north or south.
Maybe we should just color velocity ourselves.
We should
'Cause
take that.
honestly,
I
we
mean, I
have-
don't mess. Oh,
I have as good a chance as getting it accurate as coloring it as I do. We need a little lighter shade of red here as we get closer. And we'll get a nice light shade of green. Alright, yeah, there we go, guys. Green next to red, you're dead. Kidding. That is Nick Gorman.
#1 storm chaser at your service.
New mesoscale discussion talking about our storms in southeastern Montana. They expect continued MCS upscale growth. So that vortex that we were talking about earlier, which they tornado warned and we said was most likely a mesoscale convective vortex. Guess what? It seems like we were right. They believe that wind gusts are going to reach between 70 and 90 miles an hour. And if you guys have never driven through 90-mile-an-hour winds, let Luke and I tell you, it is not a fun time.
More fun when they're tumbleweeds.
Yeah, we were in 90-mile-an-hour winds when behind someone going 25 and a 65 as we were getting blasted with tumbleweeds, and we're like, well, this is GG's. We're gonna lose every windshield and piece of glass on this car. It says Jerry Jack J. Exactly.
Typical storm chase in the Riley Mobile.
Stormhawk.
Also, shout out to Thames being 63/61 just north of Supercell. Talk about cap.
This is 81/66. That's
Oh, Jared,
so
that was a
terrible.
different day. That was the day before Colorado. The Colorado tumbleweeds were fun. The
Yeah.
Kansas tumbleweeds were not.
That's right, because you guys were that Dracher, right?
Yeah. We were getting the tumbleweeds while Jared and company were getting the Custer City wedge.
You're in the UK? Well, the UK is literally on the radar right now. What time is this radar product even from? 5:05? It doesn't look any different than it did 40 minutes ago. Honestly, radar towers are overrated.
Real.
At least the velocity
But
on
the
one next to it's working.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Bro, what is this
Oh, I-
road? Where does Ryan Scholl think he's storm chasing?
bro, it's just driving.
If they get the
Bro is chasing
slightest,
a
if they get the slightest drop of rain, he is not making it out of there. Also, how in the world does he have service being right there?
Bro is the service. This is like
Wait,
like
did
when
he
you're
just
driving
crack his
through, like-
windshield too? Because that crack wasn't there earlier. I think his phone's just falling down.
He probably already had a rock
Either
chip,
that
and then that terrible road made it expand.
Honestly, that road's not that bad
My phone
anymore.
is really cold. I think his phone's falling.
I don't think I'd want to be storm
think-
chasing on that road.
Dude, that is not a small crack either.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's back.
It's
Bro, where
expanding.
is he going?
He's just bro's going on a side quest.
Mm-hmm. Starlink? Ryan doesn't have Starlink. Apparently he just has the greatest cell connection of all time. The only thing you have going
What
for you
service-
in Montana is there's nothing out there, so they can put like one tower and you get line of sight from halfway across the state.
Severe thunderstorm warning, Arizona.
Arizona.
Arizona was a real target today.
Real. You know, I think I'm gonna switch to whatever carrier Ryan has.
AT&T.
This is
Somehow.
impressive.
AT&T can't be worse than
Oh, yeah,
your
AT&T.
Verizon.
Yeah.
Verizon. No, where I work, like I never get service. Like it's awful. So
Didn't
like,
you say that there was
Seabird
a
is that.
warning in
Like,
Arizona?
Some random field.
Bro's just driving through mountains. Like
I'm really
looking
interested
at
to see what storm, and oh, it's all the way down by the Mexico. It's a border hopper. I think. I don't know.
Okay, I see where he's at. There's literally one road. It's this road he's on, and it goes through mountains. Like it.
This down here in Arizona is a proper monsoon storm.
I like that storm by Rapid City. If I was chasing today.
Yeah.
It's starting to get that look.
Oh, we finally
probably
lost
just,
Orion. By Rapid City?
It's going just the outflow boundary.
Just north of it.
Just the outflow boundary.
It's starting to
might be
latch onto
wild.
it and pick up some rotation on the south end.
Oh yeah, no, I do actually. This is gonna do it shortly.
If I was
You know it's
anywhere
gonna be
but there, I'd be teleporting right now.
This coming up in the south is new convection, but this new convection should take this storm and latch it onto the outflow boundary. Also, shout out to the ZDR values in this new convection over 6. That storm will almost 100% continue to exist and become a very, very strong storm. This is also, yeah, just like what Max said, this is going to be going up on a boundary in an area that already has really good 3 cape and high vorticity, so I would not be shocked if we get a land spout here shortly. Oh,
I'd say almost
my tweet deck just crashed, even though it's no longer called tweet deck, it's called like X Pro or something. Yeah, it's called pro.twitter.com. Yeah, I don't know, man. They keep telling me that it's called X, but the bar still says Twitter, man.
What is that? Random 09V. Dual Supercells.
Oh, our ZDR peak is 5.8. That is wild for ZDR. Check the storm that Nick's on. Nick Smigo. That's the same storm that Ryan's on. That's this storm.
I thought he was talking about a storm I was on. I was like, buddy, I'm home.
Yeah. Well, Nick Smigo's streaming, but my budget to pay Storm Chasers with a channel of 5,800 subscribers is a Waffle House when I see you in person, so... Like, I'm being quite literal when I say my last time I had to pay Ryan Scholl for chasing for us, I literally just gave him Waffle House. Luke was there.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, Waffle House is pretty good, especially when it's free.
That's a pretty good payment.
I would chase for Waffle House.
Near Sydney? Check our storms back up in the north here. Can't see anything. I love it when the radar is non-existent.
But you do have a cranking mezzo app from what is this? Bismarck?
Yes, James.
I forgot that Vince streamed for you, Max. I can comfortably say that Vince will never be streaming on this channel. What? Hey, that can stay open. I'm not the one who closed it. Apparently someone closed the cat's bathroom. YouTube says that I have 2 viewers right now. That's a tragedy.
Everyone just magically... Everyone just died.
Give me pee. Cat is back.
Alright.
Oh, he's pissed. He did not appreciate the way that he was handed to me. He's gone. Oh, he's going to say hi to Lisa. Bronny just got drafted. Who did he get drafted to? No way. He went to the Lakers.
What about baby?
Wait, so we get Bronny x LeBron? Oh. Okay, that's wild.
Why of the year? Oh, that's so torgening. Give like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Your cat's better, Hunter. You definitely don't have a cat from every time that I've been to your apartment. Like, I can confidently say that there was not a cat there.
We're about to have Torgen, by the way, near Rapid City. Give it like...
It don't matter.
20
She can go
minutes.
behind the camera. That is Hunter Hurley. Hunter Hurley -WX, might I add.
All right, we're at 100 viewers again. Let's go. We still back.
Wow, my
Right,
YouTube
they
studio is
agree.
broken. My YouTube studio still says I have 3 viewers. You have 4 cats? Hunter, I have never seen one of your cats.
Bro does not have a cat.
Bro,
Bro,
Luke has also
Captain.
slept in your apartment, and I can guarantee that you don't have a cat. Oh, someone's cat. Oh, some cat just absolutely dropped a bomb in this room. Oh.
W cat for real.
No, L cat. Holy heck.
Wait, what did James send us? Hold on.
Max is the 3 viewers. We get a viewer for every letter in Max's name.
179 for a high C. What is this? Highway robbery.
We should go to the local McDonald's and find out what the prices
There's
are.
one like 5 minutes.
Guys, I think if Max's name is Max Velocity Severe Weather Center, our name is like Mr.Dibble Severe Weather Tomfoolery. Because this is the most unserious stream of all time.
Do you think if I set the McDonald's thing would go bad?
Parker, all I heard was Indiana Wi-Fi.
Do you think if you McDonald's that like by mail it would go bad?
See, Max, I don't think there's any reason to get the Severe Weather Center out of your name, though, because I don't know. I don't have it in my name because I don't have, like, there's no set content on this channel, but if you're trying to grow a channel, it helps to have what you're doing on your channel in your name. So, I don't know. I'd say drop it when you get to, like, 500,000, but keep it for now. Keep
There's
it
a
until
wall
you've
cloud.
built that name for yourself in South Dakota.
North Dakota. Beach.
Shout out to Nick for keeping us
Which
focused
storm?
on the storm.
Yeah.
North of Beach. I'm sending you the tweet since
Oh, I
can't
see it.
script up on stream. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so that's going to be this storm.
They see it from.
I can tell you that it's tornadic looking off of the shape of the storm, but not velocity, because we still only have white velocity pixels.
If you look at Minato, at least the previous frame, you could see just a very faint hook on it though. But it's got a very strong meso loft. That's probably going to produce a very nice looking tornado before it gets capped off and dies.
Yeah.
Rapid City Storm's still trying to get its act together. It doesn't have a set velocity couple yet.
Yeah, I have my
Yeah.
GR2 on that storm and my Radar Omega on the other one.
does have
The
a
one
considerable-
down, yeah, this one just went considerable, just north of Rapid City. What's wrong with
the
your
pale-
velocity? That's literally the radar tower being broken. It's one of the gap filling radars, so it's kind of just mid.
Mid radars.
I'm gonna pull up. I can watch Aaron's stream, I just can't show you it, and he's on that storm, or that northern storm, so if it does produce a tornado, I can tell you that it's producing a tornado, I just can't show you it producing a tornado.
We can just tell everybody to go to Twitter or X.
Twitter. Yeah, KXWA, Dylan.
You guys still call it Twitter or X?
Yeah.
Twitter.
I still call it Twitter too.
Twitter's never. It's
If you
never.
call it X, you just
We can look at this storm from the Minot radar, but this beam height is like so high it's not even worth looking at. The only reason that these radars are here, these like brown dots that you see, are quite literally because the other ones are worthless to look at.
Vortex Jeff says the cell in western North Dakota is the best environment.
I mean, it's in a locally elevated area of Three Cape, isn't it?
He said the southern environment will go crazy in a few hours.
The violent tornado parameter up there is like a 5. And violent tornado parameter is the most accurate parameter of all time. Why is Florida blowing up? Is Florida got stuff going on? Where's Florida? There's Florida. Oh. The Melbourne, Florida rain shower of all time. Ode. There's a cat yelling at me. Guys, my cat's calling me fat and overweight. What do I do?
Go get McDonald's.
Ooh, I like that idea. That $5 meal deal.
I mean, we're 5 minutes from one, right? That's all I'm saying.
I think we should.
New severe thunderstorm watch in Kansas and Oklahoma.
From McDonald's intercept. You're Riley. Can we live stream you a live McDonald's intercept?
I have it set up so I literally, if I click this button, it goes to my like storm chasing stream style. So we could do a McDonald's intercept on stream.
I'm telling you, it'll be just as interesting as.
You should DM me your RTMP server link.
Me? Oh,
yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I don't have it. It's on my phone that's very dead. A hot and spicy McChicken and a medium Coke with some large fries. You must have just gotten here because we weren't talking about... James, can we talk about the fire outlook, please? Let's get a little fire outlook review real quick. Alright, so this is our SBC fire outlook, which we're laughing at it, but it's actually somewhat useful sometimes. There's your 2 areas of elevated fire potential. That's about all I can say. And then tomorrow, no areas. It's a little hard to see because they put it way up here in the northern portion of Minnesota. But no fires tomorrow. The convergence on this storm in North Dakota is wild.
Why does that mean roads exist?
Shout out to this storm north of South Dakota, or north of Rapid City, having a P-Watt of 1.6.
Have you guys tried the new Cheez-It Crunch Wrap?
The new what? Oh, I have.
Cheez-It Crunch Wrap.
Dude, that Cheez-It Crunch Wrap messed me up. Someone came into my chat yesterday, and I was covering the line of storms moving through New York City, and someone asked if these storms were going towards Kansas. I mean, technically, they are going towards Kansas. Like, you can't tell me I'm wrong. No, that's not CC. That's a clear air.
Also, are we streaming Outbreak when it gets released?
No, because I'll be gone. Because it gets released this weekend.
Riley,
was that?
You're
stream right now, Riley.
I'm only joining to say that the new Cheez-It Crunch Wrap thing is...
My stream what? Oh. Hunter just joined to talk about the Crunch Wrap and then left.
all I'm saying, I just sent you a snap, right? I mean, your phone's dead. Never mind.
Yeah.
Where's your phone, nerd?
No, actually, it's at 15%.
Oh, you said it was dead. How dare you? Anyways, your stream's having a breakdance right now.
Yeah, it's probably your internet.
The stream's fine. There's
Yeah,
just
we can try to reset it.
No, what is going on here?
yeah. It was like
There's no
you're-
way that that's a tornado.
Oh nope.
Max, honestly, don't go live today. Like, it's gonna be so iffy if anything's going on. This might be what is this? No, it can't be a CC drop because ZDR is 6.
No, that storm's not even on the at-flow boundary 100% yet. It's not. It's in no shape way to produce now. It's probably getting ready to because I see it ingesting it now.
Yeah, unless the outflow boundary is like really wrapped around here, but I somehow doubt that.
Newest scan shows it wrapping back in now. Right there, you can see it. You can see the circulation MLCs coming in.
Max, just let the unprofessionals of Nick Gorman, Parker, Luke, and Riley handle today. Honestly, this is some prime weather coverage. As I eating a beef and cheddar slider.
I'm 1/4 of a professional.
I'm only professional at totaling cars.
R.I.P. to Ryan Schultz. Is Ryan still there? Is he just chilling?
No, his stream's dead.
Oh.
Did Riley just spawn food out of nowhere?
Mm-hmm. I did.
I just look up from my phone and see him chowing down on a sandwich.
I'm telling you, Riley. I could just mail you McDonald's.
Dude, there's a McDonald's. I was gonna go to McDonald's earlier, but I told myself I was gonna save money, so I made these beef and cheddar sliders. I made 7 of them, and I have 2 left.
I had canes from earlier.
Landon just said, if there's ever a Tory over my house, I trust Mr.Dibble and crew to keep me safe, or just talk about McDonald's, and the last words I hear are, did Riley really just spawn food out of nowhere? That's actually iconic.
I'm playing Fortnite while watching the Supercell. We're so back.
You're just gonna hear, oh, well, that's not bad. Anyways, I just 360 no-scoped this kid.
Wedge plant.
See, Hunter just joined, and he's already talking about this $5 meal deal. I told you it's gas.
That means Taco Bell is going to come out with one soon to compete.
They already did. It's the $7 Lux box meal. You get like
Oh yeah,
hold
they
on.
gotta drop that down to 5.
You know what? I missed the
Real.
cheesy gordita crunch.
The cheesy gordita meal deal.
Real.
Chat, what's better, Taco Bell or McDonald's?
Jared, I feel like everything's cheaper in Pennsylvania. Like,
Yeah, I agree with you. They need to bring back Sangria Blast.
Yes.
you know what the greatest beverage of all time is? Baja Blast.
Yeah, it's definitely top 3 for sure.
You know, I
Okay,
had a
so
Baja
the
Blast
Lux
for the first time a few weeks ago.
box-
I think I have Baja Blast.
What? So the
This is-
cravings box, the collection of the 4 most popular Chalupa Supreme Taco, a beef 5-layer burrito, double stack chips with nacho cheese sauce, medium all for $6. Percent discount compared to all the other brought separately. What
I think-
you need to do without the chips?
Parker, your
or
Wi-Fi is
fries,
pooping
that's it.
itself.
I think your ping is at 100 or 69.
Yeah.
Probably.
Your ping is like Nick Gorman's cell service when he's chasing.
Guys, I just spawned a Baja Blast. Are you proud of me?
Oh, wow.
Wait, Riley, I can one up you on that one. Actually, not one up you, but I'm in an intense match right now.
Chill out, Queso. I do not have the Queso build. Yeah, Parker
You know what it
might be
does?
intercepting a $5 meal deal with that Wi-Fi right now.
I think he's intercepting a $5 Wi-Fi plan.
Considerable severe thunderstorm warning in South Dakota. I can't see that being for any other storm than the one that we're already looking at because there's not really any other storm in South Dakota. This MCS might crash any tornado threat we have in the north, like, before it's even close to happening.
I would be so mad if I drove like all the way for that.
Hey, we just need Saturday to happen.
Real.
I just need a 12-valve, 3.6-liter, 6-cylinder Pentastar. That's all I need to chase again.
I'll give you a rotary engine to put in.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Keep your rotary. Parker's order is not even queso. My order at McDonald's quesos. Before the $5 meal deal, I'd get like 2 large fries, 2 cheeseburgers, a 20-piece McNugget, 2 large Cokes, and like if we're feeling extra special, we'll rip an Oreo McFlurry.
So basically, what you're saying is that we need to have a food off thing, right? Because I guarantee you, I can throw down more McDonald's than you.
Aaron has a wall cloud on his stream. Let me look at it. Oh yeah, it's definitely a beautiful wall cloud that I definitely can't. Oh, the Dominator's broken. Oh no.
Who could have seen that?
Wait, the most unreliable
The
chase
Dominator's
vehicle of all time?
broken.
What? Most unreliable chase vehicle of all time.
They are not having good luck with that thing this year. I don't think
It's like-
luck can even be a word for what it's been doing this year.
Because it's older than a Brachiosaurus.
Mm-hmm. The classic cheeseburger pack, yeah, it's when you click it, you just go to cheeseburger, you click the cheeseburger and you click make it a meal. Then you get the large fry and the large Coke and 2 cheeseburgers for $8.68.
By the way, that Supercell to the northeast of Rapid City is now moving south with the boundary. It's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah, the Dominator's broke.
What's wrong with the Dominator?
I don't know, but they have the hood up.
Well, rip.
Yeah, guys, if you wash down 4 large Cokes with a Diet Coke, it's healthy. Oh, what
Are
could
you
Hunter
kidding me?
possibly
You're
have to
wasting
say?
so much money. The classic cheeseburger pack is 2 cheeseburgers, 20 nuggets, 2 large fries for $14. Plus, you can use a 20% off discount right now and get a drink, and it brings it all down to like $11.
Okay, but no, here's the thing. That's
And
exactly
then
what I
add
get.
on-
That's
And
exactly
then add
what
on
I
a
get.
tote of cookies on top of that.
Yeah, I have a tote of cookies. Hold on.
Yeah. You're gonna show it on stream again. You're gonna make me go get McDonald's.
This is a new tote of cookies. I had a tote of
You can
cookies
hear him walk
yesterday.
back to the mic.
But here's our tote of McDonald's cookies.
Bro just collects everything. He collects Culver's, like, ice cream. McDonald's cookies. What's next? He already stores McDonald's in his car anyways.
The only L take is the cheese thing from Taco Bell. That thing was not that good.
Man,
I'm waiting.
I really could use.
Childress just set a daily maximum rainfall record for today. Shout out to Childress, Texas.
Alright, you're gonna make me go to McD's and get a classic cheeseburger pack.
Honestly, you should. Like, why are you waiting?
I'm about to. I'm ordering it right now.
Let's go. We convinced somebody to get McDonald's. McDonald's sponsor me. Parker has worse than McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Does
Parker
he
has
have
Burger
McDonald's
King
Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi. He's got Burger King Wi-Fi.
Parker has
Hey,
bowling
don't be
alley
Burger
Wi-Fi.
King like that. How dare you?
He's got that bowling alley Wi-Fi. Oh, the question is though, do I want to get a McFlurry to go with this?
Dom is back up. Good. Definitely not a good spot to get the Dom stuck.
It all depends what Lucas.
Hold on, did
Hatton
someone in the
wants to
chat
do.
say that they order coffee from McDonald's?
McDonald's iced coffee is good. The fuck you mean?
McDonald's iced coffee, the caramel iced coffee. I literally had one this morning.
I had one of those today, or one of those yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that.
Their hot coffee is absolute dog water, but
Their iced coffee is gas.
Amazing.
House fruit is a delicacy.
Also, why does that little CC keep showing up out of
That
nowhere?
was not
It's
anything
weird.
for 20 seconds.
It's probably like birds or something flying out. Can't wait.
No way we got James and Morgan to also go to McDonald's. They actually need to sponsor me.
Me and
What's
Luke
our
may
PWAT
go,
up to
depends, I
now?
don't know.
Our PWAT's
Morgan's
still
bringing me an iced
1.6.
coffee.
Just turn my camera on. Live stream, Riley. Live stream.
Our flash density
We're
right
in a
now
live
is
stream, Riley.
0.13 flashes per minute per kilometer squared, in case you were wondering.
I wasn't, but thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, you're welcome. No
I really
problem.
appreciate it. Oh, when did they get a strawberry?
All I'm saying is that.
Gotta get some cookies though.
I need to try and fix Ryan Scholl's feet.
Jared should go get a double quarter pounder.
Is his
Is
stream
Ryan-
down or is it
It's
just
back
his
up. For whatever reason, when his feed disconnects, it doesn't come back up automatically. You have to like go in and manually reset it.
It
Max.
looks like he's
set to 6:15?
he is indeed blasting north right now. Going 70.
Why? Where is he? Wow, he's going north.
He is. Yeah, he's blasting me. He is hauling Major Beauty north.
I wonder how much hauling he is.
I guess Reed almost has a tornado on the ground with the broken dominator.
I mean, there's a funnel, but I'm not inclined to say there's a tornado imminent, but Aaron's feed went down, so we lost our eyes on the ground. Are you putting Ryan's feed into OBS or VLC? It's going into OBS, or not OBS, VLC.
Oh yeah, Reed's got a pretty cone funnel. Where's he at?
He's right next to Jack J.
Oh yeah, there's a very obvious funnel.
Alright, well, we are not going to watch his feed because we can't. I am, and I'll tell you guys if there's a tornado on the ground. But we're looking at this storm right here. The best part...
Everybody blasting north. That's so funny.
The best part is if this tornado touches the ground, I'm not even going to have to shout out where to take shelter because there's not a single town in this area.
Hey, but there's some crickets and frogs and trees and mountains that could maybe move.
Alright guys, yeah, I'm looking at Reed's feed and there's like most definitely a tornado imminent.
Yeah.
I will repost that
my
on Twitter for you guys to take a look at because I can't show it, but it's on Twitter.
Back up.
Shout out to the bugs.
Yeah.
Really stream.
Like, is he sitting over a heaping pile of poo or what?
It's rain. I'm an idiot. It looked like it was bugs.
No, there were a lot of flies
Mm-hmm.
bombarding his camera.
Probably. And there it goes. Rip.
Is he on the
He's on the
cell
southern
that's
storm.
heading-
It's
okay, that's
near
heading
Knife
for the
River.
interstate. Yeah. So it's heading for the interstate. Cool.
In theory, both these storms could be producing ongoing tornadoes.
Mm-hmm. Alright, there's our tornado warning for this storm in Billings County, North Dakota, and Valley County, North Dakota. Oh, Radar Omega is
Holy
trying
crap,
to take me into Narnia. That warning's not
great.
in Radar Omega. There it is right here. There's our new tornado warning, and that's the storm that reads on. So as soon as this thing touches the ground, we'll be able to let you guys know. That is just radar indicated right now. I would assume that the National Weather Service is watching Reed's feed, so the second that thing touches the ground, they'll start the process of issuing an observed warning, but it is not on the ground as of yet.
Unless you're flat. It's weird seeing a storm actually get warned when it's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, needle.
It might be trying to produce here. It's so weird. It's like there's cold air cutting it off underneath it, keeping it from actually becoming a tornado.
Looks like you have an anticyclonic rotation over there as well.
Yeah, I saw that.
Get a brief anticyclonic funnel. You can see right
What?
there.
Radar is as closest to.
Do you have Radar Omega?
No.
No, well, if you don't have Radar Omega, it's closest to KXWA, but velocity's broken on it. And that's one of the gap-filling radars that's like only on Radar Omega. Other than that, you're not going to get a beam height of under like 13,000.
Okay, so there is an active National Weather Service employee chasing this. But I will say there is a storm to its south. I mean, they're still spaced out. It shouldn't affect it, but that could cause some potential cool air undercutting it. But it looks healthy right now. Actually, it's looking better.
That storm to its south actually not looking bad either as far as radar presentation goes. That one's in a better environment too than the one that we're looking at off to the north that Reed almost has producing a tornado. Connor Croft is on that one. There's no obvious wall cloud on his stream yet. Oh, it looks like Reed's funnel is starting to very quickly fizzle out and die. Oh, someone alerted the dogs.
Yeah, you can see it getting capped off.
Yeah.
It's getting very laminar.
Laminar.
Yeah, laminar.
And it's mostly gone.
Yeah, I think that thing's gone. I think that was like its chance too. Hopefully it like pulls a Twisted from yesterday and just like shoots off to the east at like 80 miles an hour. Gets a little closer to an actual radar site.
Or just airdrop in a radar site.
I need another Bluetooth tornado.
Yeah, honestly, we love Bluetooth tornadoes.
Mm-hmm. That's an awesome podcast idea, though. Actually, like getting a bunch of TVs and just watching like storm chases, but then having this like live commentary of them. That's a brilliant idea for you, Riley. Oh, internet dying.
Poor Parker.
Okay, I'm back. What happened?
Nothing.
What did I miss?
You missed
Mega
nothing.
Wedge.
There was no Mega Wedge. That did not happen.
Put it in Parker's mind that it happened, and he missed it.
What is that? Smallest supercell of all time.
This storm over near Rapid City completely lost that outflow boundary. I don't know if the outflow boundary just stopped existing. Because this is where our outflow boundary was, and it looks like there's new convection starting on it here. We're going to get some weird outflow boundary that leads to the tornado of the year in South Dakota, but everyone's going to be baited north by that dookie storm that's going to cease to exist shortly.
Already got
Actually, Riley, you know what's happening? I think that QLCS/MCS behind that main supercell could be affecting it. It could be getting anvil debris getting sheared off towards it, and that means you're starting to get stable air to develop, capping off that supercell, despite it being kind of quote unquote in a warm sector. That anvil debris could be cutting off sunshine, then thus canceling surface heating, creating a small surface inversion.
Yeah, well, our anvil is well over the top of these new storms. 'Cause that's our MCS, and here's our storm that's trying to produce a tornado right here. That's just not going to happen with that much cloud covers from the MCS.
Oh, there's they're getting blasted with that hail. Looks like, or is it rig rain?
On satellite, Parker, this storm's heading right into a ton of gravity waves.
Oof, rough.
Hold on, I'll send an image in weather media.
Just send it in
That's
stream text. That's what stream text is
Yeah,
for.
No, yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I knew that area over there is. I knew that area was capped because I was looking at the temperatures, and surface temperatures were like in like the low to mid 60s, which I was like, that is not not ideal. Because it I know mesoanalysis had like a short, like half the of the area of the TOA is uncapped, but then you move pretty much where these supercells are moving into, and it starts getting capped off in the surface and mid levels. Where are they at?
We have some giant severe thunderstorm warnings in Canada.
What? Oh, I see that all the way up there, where there's radar. Great. What's it say? Severe thunderstorm warning has a 90-kilometer-an-hour wind gust. What's that? That's like
That's
50 miles
like
an hour?
50 miles an hour. We've got a coat.
Shout out to
Wow. I'm taking this. Or want to say hi?
Sandy Lake.
Yeah, you can take that bag. Do you want to say hi? You want to have your debut? Oh. Right here. Like right here or right here? Over here. There, you're in it. There's your debut. Amber made her YouTube debut. Yeah.
They used to give out Yeti.
Now it's some knockoff. Connor has a tornado? That's that southern storm in North Dakota. Hold on, we can go take a look at that. We actually have a functioning radar, a kind of functioning radar site that looks at that one. That would be this storm here. We can see Connor's location right here.
Oh,
Wow, okay, that's a big tornado. There's a large unwarned tornado on this storm here in North Dakota that's heading towards the towns of Belfield, South Hart, and Dickinson. Let's be taking shelter because this thing is likely a strong tornado. Amber is my girlfriend. So that's this storm right here. So anyone who's watching, if we are in that polygon, we should be treating this as a tornado warning and not a severe thunderstorm warning, because that is most likely a very, very strong tornado.
Well,
I'll just draw my own warning polygon. We back to this.
always count on Connor to be there.
There's our warning polygon, guys. Drawn in by yours truly. That's our tornado. It looks like it's a very strong wedge tornado, if I had to guess. Perfect time for a beef and cheddar slider.
Perfect time for a beef and cheddar slider. Yes, sir.
Massive tornado on the ground. Riley just whips out a beef and cheddar.
Wow, yeah, that's a wedge and a half.
The source is
yeah,
Connor
nice.
Croft's stream. I'm looking at it right now, or I was.
It wedge.
And that
Maybe
should
we
be
trade
our
it.
tornado warning from it, or for it. We'll see it pop up here in a second.
Owl Part 2.
Yep, there's our new warning polygon. Almost exactly where I drew my polygon, might I add. Guys, this is not the National Weather Service's fault for not having a tornado warning issued on this thing. There's no radar out here, and the reason that it's radar indicated is because Connor was still looking at this thing from a very, very far distance, so it might not be on the ground as much as we think it is. So once Connor gets closer up to this thing, and we get better visual confirmation of whether or not there is a tornado.
Definitely. That's definitely on the ground. He just got a bit of a better view of it.
Yeah, I have his feet up.
Yeah, that thing's definitely on the ground.
Gosh, that structure.
Dude.
LP tornado under that structure.
With literally no one on it besides him.
North Dakota.
Hey,
dude.
I
Wow.
said yesterday that this was going to be tornado of the year, and Connor Croft might be the only person who sees this tornado of the year.
Yeah. Guys, me and Luke are kind of out of position right now.
Yeah, that's on
Here, we may go outside, see if we can see it from here.
Yeah, I'll put the drone up.
Yeah. Here, guys. I have my drone right here. It's charging. I'll launch it, and we'll see if we can see this thing.
Drop it our way.
New considerable severe thunderstorm warning in Montana. That's going to be for the MCS that we've talked about on and off.
Shout out to Connor Croft for just appearing at tornadoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Luke Hatton, his video editor.
Mezzo,
That is goodness gracious.
dude, that structure is insane. Wow.
Holy moly.
I mean, just look at that mid-level feeding band into
Oh,
it,
yeah.
and the corkscrew.
Oh yeah,
And it's over open
Yeah.
land.
No, this is
really
if he can get there and actually get a
Dollars
good
to
shot
go
of this
castle.
thing, this is tornado of the year. There's no doubt in my mind. And there's 6 spotter
dollar
dots.
store capital. Oh yeah, it's on the ground.
Wait, I see. Where's Ryan at? Hold on.
If you guys are just joining, we have 2 tornado warnings right now. There's definitely a tornado on the ground on this storm to the north. We're monitoring a few people's feeds who are off here, or the storm to the south definitely has a tornado on the ground. The one to the north we're still questioning. We have feeds up, but there's definitely a large tornado on the ground here in the south. Tornado on the ground confirmed in NWS chat. So we do now have official NWS confirmation that this is a tornado on the ground, and this will probably be upgraded to an observed tornado warning here very, very shortly.
Freddie's on it, of course.
Does Freddie have a better view than Connor does?
Oh, Freddie and Alex are on it.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull up Freddie's view.
Hold on, yeah. I'm gonna pull up.
Oh,
Good
Adam,
ol' Freddie's feed.
Adam's on. You know, Adam's cooking a footer right now.
Yeah, Freddy's still kind of in nowhere, I'm gonna be honest. There's just no one on this thing
Adam's
yet.
right to the south.
Pretty soon. No, I'm not in MWS chat. Dylan's in NWS chat. I will never ever be in NWS chat. They don't like me because I call them out on their mistakes. Yeah, I got nuked by some chick from NWS Central Illinois. Still no observed warning on here. WarnGen is not the fastest program, so I still would believe that they're attempting to get that observed warning out.
North Platte Simulator.
Connor is playing transport to, or what is it? Teleport to Tornado Simulator.
That's actually Ryan right now.
Did they review bomb NWS North Platte? That's wild. Ryan Scholl is getting close to the this storm as well. He's still a good distance away from it though, but pretty soon we'll get another view. There's also new convection going up in the inflow region of the storm, which could end up taking over the tornado threat here in a couple of hours.
Is he not live? All right, we just pull up Connor's stream.
It doesn't look like it's on the ground anymore in Connor's feed.
No, it's lifted.
Yeah. Alright, so no more tornado on the ground.
Is no one gonna post it? No one gonna post a picture of that? They're just gonna adjust like that? Come on.
I just don't think there's anyone on it somehow. It's like Luke and I in Texas on that one storm that had the tornado. It was literally Pico's Hank and me. And
Funnel
what's
trying to
his
reach
butt?
back down. Yeah, Funnel trying to reach back down.
Yeah.
Oh dang! Outbreak kind of getting famous.
Almost have another tornado on the ground on this southern storm here. Not yet though.
I can't tell if the updraft though is shrinking or not. This has to be the most LP tornado of almost all.
The PWAT's 1.8. The
Oh, yeah,
normal,
so
the
that
growth rate is
favors
still,
them.
the growth rate's still moderate, 2.4% per minute. So I think the updraft is still strengthening. It's like the mesocyclone of this storm is like heavily displaced from the precipitation core.
That is the most on brand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Looks like it's not capped off, but you can see that the striations almost forming now.
Yeah.
That is just
This storm starting to go up. Tornado warning in North Dakota. That's going to be... I don't know what that is. That's going to be an extension of our storm to the north. Apparently they're anticipating a turn to the southeast too, so that would almost set up these storms to collide somewhere northeast of Dickinson.
You have another supercell firing over Bowman, North Dakota, just north of the North Dakota South Dakota border.
Yeah. In a little bit, that should be visible on the KBPP, but not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Looks really stable.
Yeah, it's moving into the area of gravity waves. You can see where it's getting choked off there at the surface. Slowly.
Mega tornado? There's definitely no tornado right now. No mega NATO.
There's no mega.
We're not gonna see a mega NATO.
Imagine that was. That's probably got to be the biggest. Yeah, that updraft's definitely shrinking.
Mm-hmm. Was the Echo Top coming down yet?
No, but it's at least it's moving very stable because you can see the surface mesocyclone shrinking, and you're getting more striations further above the supercell. It looks like a decaying mesocyclone, basically.
Actually, it just hit its peak height. It just made it into Tilt 5. I think it's just
So, yeah,
becoming predominantly a hailstorm. Honestly, if I was chasing this, this is gonna be it for the northern stuff. I'd start dropping south.
Yeah, I just kind of follow the Supercell.
Because this is gonna get hit by the NCS soon anyways, and it's gonna turn into nothing.
You for real?
Yeah, it doesn't look as messy, or not messy. It doesn't look as laminar anymore.
It could be rooting and fighting off sin, but you
Oh,
can see by
Ryan
how
Scholl
much
just
the
hit a bird.
surface measure
Oops.
shrinks.
I restarted feed and I saw a bird come out of the ditch and just smoke his windshield. Oh no. R.I.P. bird,
Is his
bro.
windshield
I
okay?
just restarted your feed and I just saw that bird. His windshield's okay, but I don't think the bird's okay. That's a tragedy. Now we need confirmation. Ryan, we need confirmation on whether or not that bird is okay.
I did not hit a bird, actually. It was really close, though.
The bird is okay.
Still first one.
Okay.
It barely missed the bird.
I want to see some vertical. Oh, lightning up gap.
Half a mile. Turn.
Okay.
Did not hear no smack.
Okay, the bird's okay. We almost got a bird, but the bird is not. The bird did not get hit.
I think it's trying to root again.
Yeah.
Which one? The one to the south?
Yeah. It's getting a lightning uptick.
There's
in the
that other
meso.
Supercell.
Looks a lot less laminar. Looks a lot healthier too.
That southern Supercell also was looking kind of good.
And Parker's Wi-Fi is pooping the bed again. Yeah, W Bird. W Bird in the chat. Would have been content if it got hit. That probably would have been the end of Ryan Scholl's windshield. I'll be completely honest too. You know what time it is, Luke?
You know what?
7 p.m.
Beef and cheddar.
Not again.
Wait, but aren't you out of sliders now?
Yeah, that's it. He's out of sliders.
Because last time you had 2, then you ate 1. Now you eat another one.
I still have 1 slider left.
What?
Mm-hmm.
The math isn't mathing.
Someone reported a tornado at 56. Jaden Pappenheim, delayed report, confirmed ground circulation video on Twitter, so that tornado was on the ground that read was on.
Who saw?
Jaden Pappenheimer has, I guess, ground circulation proof. That tornado, or that tornado earlier now, I guess.
I'm surprised he's in North Dakota. That's like the primary threat. Normally he plays the secondary threat. He's literally the definition of the secondary threat warrior.
True.
I'm so happy that Radar Omega has yet to add a feature where you can like click or like double click to not select a warning. Yeah, W Parker's Wi-Fi. I still find it funny that like we're talking about these storms off in North Dakota and South Dakota, and then we just have a raging river in Iowa. Ryan Scholl's coming up on these storms now here too. Dude, food is always a great thing.
Bro, I'm
Gideon,
honestly
we might play
tempted.
Twisted later. I don't know. We'll see.
Actually, what is Taco Bell having still? I might just go to Taco Bell and
I-
not get a Baja Blast.
No, Baja Blast is so good. Don't even. Oh no.
Don't lie, no it's not.
No, Baja Blast is gas.
Correct.
Mid.
So, what happens when these two supercells merge? Are we going to get a black hole?
Yeah, when these two supercells merge, we get a supernova, and it's actually just the end of the world.
I forward it.
Yeah, I'm down too.
You got an ad? I don't have ads on. So that's actually wild. How are people getting ads if I have ads off? Like what? Like I have monetization on, but that's only supposed to give you pre-rolls and post-rolls. So I don't know how you're getting ads. Apparently it was doing this yesterday too, where I turn ads on like select your own minimum monetization, and then it just keeps racking up ads on people.
Yeah, Ben made a great point. And that's the storm's probably gonna be the one to go to now.
You, bruh. Everyone got ads? What? Okay, so wait. YouTube's doing the good old, we're gonna run ads on you, but you're not gonna get the revenue. That's wild.
Jared, no, you're wrong. Baja Blast is not the best.
No, Baja Blast is gas.
That's prime.
Confirmed tornado in Stark County. Is that just now, or is that the one that Jaden confirmed a little bit ago?
Go look at Connor's stream. Freddy's stream. Freddy's got a good view.
Yeah, that may be on the ground, or trying to at least. It's close.
Oh yeah, it's really
definitely
trying. Not on the
trying.
ground. Doesn't look like it.
I searched up Freddie McKinney and it brought up Freddy Fazbear. What in the world?
Bro, Freddy, get closer. You can get closer. Where's Connor going?
Freddy McFreaky.
Connor's still on that Southern Storm. I think he's leave. Wisconsin. I'm getting ads.
And that looks awesome.
Oh, that might be on the ground.
It might be on the ground again.
How come Freddy's, Ryan's, and like everyone's overlays are like identical? Is it just like the same program, Hunter?
Alex.
What?
Did Alex just flip him off? There's no way.
Who flipped who off?
Oh, he's pointing at him. What a goofy little rat.
Scouts did not showing the back of your car.
McDonald's fries need to be crispier. You can just ask them to be extra crispy.
Dude. That's a really big. Okay, so we're behind. This is.
Freddy's stream is like way behind Connor's. I think that was the Northern Storm F-pole, and that's old. Ryan needs to put like black fabric on his windshield so we stop getting stuff reflecting off his dash into his camera. You should tell him that, Hunter, because you live with him.
Oh, pretty. I think I was out.
We got someone else to get McDonald's. They actually need to sponsor us. Like, this is insane. I love the waiting process when we just sit here and wait for something to happen. Maybe we'll hit the gritty again because that made stuff pick up.
Yeah.
If we get back to 100 viewers, we'll hit the gritty again. Otherwise, we're not hitting.
Mercy. Well, I see why you lost all your viewers.
What do you mean? I hit the gritty?
No, because Max went live.
Oh.
As soon as Max went live, you lost like 50 viewers.
Oh well.
Nah, we need to go in there and get them all back.
Yeah. You do that, but don't
I'm on
mention
it.
my name.
I'm on it. Just spam the
No,
No, I
do
never
not.
do that.
We don't need to. We don't need to pick fights with people who aren't the ops.
No, I never do that to Max. Max is the G.
Do the gritty. Who just spelled
Oh,
gritty?
okay.
Gritty. Do the gritty. Oh, this is an official. This is an official possible tornado town that Ryan Scholl's in because we have a grain elevator. If the town doesn't have a grain elevator, it will not have a tornado. Carolyn, yeah, we're just like waiting for the storms that once looked like they were going to produce tornadoes to potentially produce tornadoes again, and the ones in the south are yet to fire.
Okay, this is a excuse potty break.
Wow, guys. Amber, my gritty's amazing. You know it is.
I'm sorry that she has to see that.
I don't know if she's ever seen me gritty. It was not a mid gritty. Like, that gritty was gas. Guys, where do you think Echo's Hank is right now?
Tornado on the ground in Florida.
What?
What?
Aurora Road in Melbourne. Ongoing tornado.
Alright, well, time to fly to Florida. Melbourne, that's right here. I don't see anywhere that there would be a tornado ongoing.
I don't know if they're using Central Time or Eastern Time. It was a relay off of Twitter.
Yeah, I saw that tweet. I don't see anywhere near Melbourne that would have a tornado. Earlier, there was a storm going through there. That was about an hour ago. So I'm wondering if it's just,
It had just been a delayed report.
Yeah, it's like an hour too late.
9 minutes ago. Yeah, thanks Velocity Table for not going back at all.
We're finally into the inner ring of a WSR 88D, so we can stop using potato radar.
Jared, I know he probably what in the Canada warning is going on over there?
Oh no.
Look west of the current South Dakota severe warning. Over in Wyoming. Northeast Wyoming.
Yeah, just warn a whole quarter of the state.
Why is
Oh
that
my god. Yeah.
Why is that there?
That's a warning.
What trainer did I miss?
None.
Also, massive RP to the bathroom.
100 left. He's still
My
here.
wonderful dinner for tonight is going to be a packet of tuna.
I think Canada radars are like, there's so few of them, they're long range and not short range. Tell her I can show my Crocs.
Not where I thought you were going.
Not where I thought he was going with that either.
I didn't say that.
Turn it into the weirdest dream.
It's the peak.
Don't use that word either.
Shout out to the Rufus for having multiple rounds of Supercells on Saturday.
Honestly, that's on par for the Rufus.
That really is.
Except the lab strikes are terrible, so nothing's gonna happen.
Oh wow. Thank you.
Shout out to Bit. Come on. Impasse RT. What does it do? Oh, we got walk cloud. Again.
Yeah.
Guys, I said Crocs, not cock. Come on now. Why? There's no way that we confusing those two words. We're talking about the shoes, not the
Hey,
other.
what's your shoe size?
Big feet equals big socks.
All of you guys are all done.
We're toxic.
Not Impasse has is cooked.
Guys, I know why the tornadoes went away, because max velocity went live.
For real.
You heard crotch?
Bro.
Okay, well I said rocks, as in the shoe.
Meanwhile, Florida has just a random
$5 meal deal. I told you it went hard, James.
Going back to the $5 meal deal, please no.
Yeah. When in doubt, talk about the $5 meal deal. New mesoscale discussion.
by the way,
The severe threat, including a few possible tornadoes, continues over Tornado Watch 476. That's what we've been talking about, and they didn't mention anything off to the north. It's just our two storms that we have here in Radar and Narnia. Tornado warning on the southern one has been allowed to expire. The northern one remains in effect.
Jim.
Can we get a rip for Connor for having to sit at one of these automated traffic light things?
In the middle of nowhere.
Is he behind Ryan? No.
No.
Looks like no, he's not. There's a Subi right there. I think that's
The Subi from Illinois, maybe.
They
I don't know
should
if
probably
he's
like
from there.
consider tornado warning that one to the south again, just a thought.
Nah.
at least when Connor was on, it still had a nice low level wall cloud on it. So.
James, I'm gonna be honest, going a chicken sandwich when you also like don't get an option between like McNuggets and anything else, you have to get the beef and chicken combo. You can't get the chicken.
I guess all of them are blasting north to the northern supercell.
Why?
That's what Alex and Freddie are doing.
What's
Watch
so
them all
funny
leave
over
it.
there?
Drops
Your face.
Watch it just drop the most LP train of all time, and no one's on it.
That happened earlier.
Really?
Ryan's stream has Mega Mamatus and the Anvil were cooked.
Oh, they're cooked.
James didn't even think about the beef and chicken combo. That's kind of mega unfortunate, not gonna lie. Yo, what's up, Carlos? I don't have a kitty on my lap. I have a kitty on my shoulder. It's definitely not on my lap. I'm just laying
I just
here.
looked back at your stream. I just see you with the cat. You know.
Why not? We love
Yeah.
cats.
We do love kitties. I mean, considering that I have 4 of them.
Hunter's
just
talking about his 4 cats, even though we've never seen one of Hunter's cats.
You can ask Jared. I literally just sent him a picture of all 4 of them. Actually, 5 of them.
5 of them? Oh, so now we have more cats. Well, guess what? I have 6 cats.
Jared, didn't you just see a picture of all my cats?
What are we doing?
And Andy got to pet one of them.
Dogs are better. Dogs
Dog.
don't sit on my shoulder like this while I'm streaming. Nor do I think I'd want a dog to sit on my shoulder like this. It'd probably be painful. Alberta is trying to produce a tornado in Foremost. No idea where that is, but just saw a tweet of multiple long-lived funnels there. What server are you guys in? James, I sent you an invite earlier. And now invite links aren't working. Hunter, send James the invite that I sent you on Snapchat because it's not letting me make new invites.
I'll make a new
DJ
invite.
Bird got signed to Cavs.
There was a tornado reported on the southern shore as of 2 minutes ago.
James, can you send me a message on
Little dogs can? Yeah, and little dogs also just sit there snipping at your ankles and yapping all day.
Lasted 30 seconds.
Hey, can Riley, or not Riley, can Andrew join? Andrew messaged me saying he wants to join.
Yeah, someone needs to send him that invite link.
I bet. Well, I have new invite links, so. James, there he is.
You have 81 cats? What? 81?
Sounds like a health code violation to me.
Please tell me you live in like a small, medium size, or like a small, moderate New York apartment too.
Single wide trailer.
Well, I'm AFC at McDonald's.
I'm gonna have some spaghetti.
Guys, he's starting to sweat all over me, but I can't possibly get.
How could you?
The Amber podcast.
Riley, what are the chances you could live stream me and Luke going to get a $5 meal deal?
Why are you guys? You guys can't stream getting a $5 meal deal. You're in Indiana. You don't even have a Wi-Fi.
Hey Riley, I could set up my RT&T for you so I can go get some food.
We could just have like a panel of storm chasers and then also a panel of people getting $5 meal deals.
Yeah. Set up my entire streaming setup in my car just for you.
We'll just like switch the cameras out and we'll have people taking turns of just polishing off $5 meal deals in the bottom left-hand corner.
No. You have to cut to them when they're making their order.
Yeah.
Well, but like,
can I get a McChicken?
Riley, we're furthering your campaign of getting sponsored by McDonald's, all right?
McDonald's will almost for sure never sponsor us, but it's funny to talk about it. Are you going live tomorrow? Maybe, but the 5% is like so small and it's just like Kansas City, and the only people who could like possibly chase that somewhat decently are like Hunter.
I was gonna say you paused for a second. They're like, I'm literally in the center of that risk area.
Bigger car.
Yeah, well, I was trying to think of people who know how to chase the Metro, and it's basically you.
I've chased Kansas City Metro so much that I already know how to navigate through all of it.
Oh, Amber's gonna chase it, she said.
Okay, come on down.
Yeah.
Just bring Riley's Jeep.
Oh, she's chasing it from her bed.
Oh.
I don't want to sit here for
I'll take.
Honestly, that's what most chasers do. If you find someone on Twitter with Storm Chaser in their bio, they're probably chasing from their bed.
This weenie's leaving 1-star reviews on North Platte.
You'll throw up a stream? We have 3 people now streaming McDonald's meal deals. Maximum you'd have 3 cats? I feel like 2 cats is a good amount of cats. More? 5 cats? Okay, apparently I'm having 5 cats. I've just been instructed.
What if there are 5 adult cats? You know, they're not kittens, they're not as rambunctious or, you know, chilled.
We've had a lot of 2% and 5%. Yeah, we've had a lot of unofficial 5% hatched this season.
Dude, how are you gonna sack me like that? This quarterback sucks.
Another ad? Bro, Parker, is it running ads?
Okay. I think it was when I started it,
Okay.
but not during.
I have
This
not.
this
It
makes no
gave me
sense.
a 20-second ad. That was it.
Well, if you're getting ads, just keep in mind it's just YouTube saying screw you because, yeah. That storm to the north has a B word now.
That Nolan Storm's gonna just go ham because it can. That
Which one?
rhyme was meant to be.
They're about
Oh,
to get
that
taken
the
over by
one
the
with
MCS, and when they get hit by the MCS, they're gonna both like briefly produce violent tornadoes, and then it's gonna be done.
yeah,
I
barged in
don't know about
Oklahoma
that.
style.
Yeah, Twitch ads. Twitch runs ads like every 2 seconds.
Also, I don't know if you saw, but 95L went 8% chance to get named in the next 7 days.
Yeah, at least YouTube thinks that I'm a good fit for profitability if they're running ads. It'd just be nice if like when I have ads turned off, they stop running ads. Just a thought.
Hey Riley, I got an amazing view of that spear-worn storm north of Amadon in North Dakota, and it is a beast of a storm.
So that's Ryan Scholl talking from the Southern Storm. There's his feed, and yeah, that's definitely a strong storm. I've been watching it out of the corner of my eye over the last couple of minutes, and the one thing that I'm noting is there's not a lot of lightning activity, which of course when you see a storm that's about to produce a tornado, there tends to be an uptick in lightning activity. So I don't know if it's overly tornadic yet as it's shifting, or if it's, oh, there's lightning as we're talking about how there's no lightning. So it might just now be strengthening back to the point where it's going to attempt to produce a tornado.
No, but that mesocyclone aloft, that is green. It's like
Yeah,
in
it's
effect
ripping
too.
above.
Hold on, I forget.
You're good. Benny,
James just sent a picture. He's at he's at McDonald's right now.
Benny, Benny, Benny.
Twitch normally run ads, or they run ads like every 5 minutes for 3 minutes. It's insane. How about you guys come hit the gritty? Oh, you're not good at gritty? Oh.
What if we gritty in the McDonald's parking lot with our McDonald's in hand? Is that on brand?
Oh no.
Oh, I guess my internet died again.
Your internet dies all the time. Honestly, you should just get Starlink because it probably can't get much worse.
It's always in the afternoon. Like it was just fine earlier, and then.
It's because on the afternoon everyone's on it.
Well, I mean, what could that right and just is useless.
This storm has an absolutely cranking meso aloft. Hey, those are my cookies.
Wait, can you send me a few?
No, you can go get your own. You said
Come
you
on,
go into
man.
McDonald's later. Oh, that's right. Why would I send cookies to someone who talks crap about Baja Blast?
Because it's mid.
Baja Blast is not mid. And anyone who says that Baja Blast is mid is mid.
Bro, it is absolutely mid. Hold on. Oh man, I can't do that.
What's slow? Yeah, that's YouTube's fault.
There's no way I can put up polls in the YouTube chat. Dang.
Considerable severe thunderstorm warning for our northern storm in North Dakota. I would assume that means they're gonna. Oh, I assume that means they're gonna let the tornado warning expire. Andrew, did you do the react roll thingy? Oh yeah, he did. There he is. Play some music in the background. You see, I would, but there's this wonderful thing called copyright, which makes it so all good music can't be played.
Just play some.
I'll copyright your stream
That's
real
not
quick.
fair. You're gonna say bless you, and people are gonna be like, "What the heck?" Because you're not watching through 35 seconds of stream delay. Supercells on Go's 19. Imagine Supercells on Go's U. When is Go's U gonna be put into like service? Why is Ryan's?
What even is that?
That's the new satellite that SpaceX just launched.
Where's Ryan Scholl
or Andrew,
going?
why is there like a wind turbine pointed directly at your mic?
He was standing on top of a wind turbine.
Oh shoot. Why is there actually a noise like that?
Tornado warning in Louisiana. Observed tornado warning, might I add. What in the world?
Oh, by the way,
I guess we're going
there was
to
a tornado in
Louisiana.
Melbourne, Florida earlier.
Yeah. That's right on
Riley.
the National Weather Service, so this tornado might be obliterating KLCH as we speak. I wonder who observed this. It literally says just hazard tornado. Doesn't say who reported it.
Weather spotters confirmed. Weather spotters confirmed. Also, Riley, there was a tornado in Melbourne, Florida earlier today.
Yeah, it was like an hour and a half ago. Well, there's a tornado right now.
Oh,
right
the
on
National
KLCH.
Weather Service office. National Weather Service office itself got hit.
Yeah.
Somebody's interning there, and they said it's a land spout.
So apparently there's
It sounds like
land spout at Lake Charles right now.
Me when Lake Breeze land spout wedge fest.
Mm-hmm. It's also weird because this storm, I believe, is moving off to the...
Moving southwest.
Yeah, it's moving southwest, but then the tornado, or the storm itself is moving southeast, but the tornado is moving southwest. That's really weird.
I want to see where someone said that about a land spout.
I would like to see a picture of that land spout.
I don't have a picture. It was OX. I'll send the tweet link in here somewhere.
Alright, folks, it's
definitely got a pretty good video of the tornado.
Yeah, I just saw that on
I guess
Twitter. I'm retweeting
I guess he
that.
just deleted it. Who got a good video of it?
Doing it gas first or gas? Okay. So,
TweetDeck just broke or something. I think Twitter's down.
Riley, it says your Twitter profile is temporarily restricted.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got that too. Funny.
Riley gets banned. Twitter.
You were seeing this warning because there has been some unusual activity from this account. Do you want to view it? Yes.
Shout out to Twitter for flagging my account. Alright, well my account's unflagged now. That's so weird. Why would it flag my account? I tried to retweet something and it flagged me.
That's so stupid.
And
It
it's
says
not
you're
letting
following
me.
new people.
Yeah. Shout out to Elon Musk for not building a functioning platform.
Despite having like a lot of money. Alright, we should be getting towards better.
Anything going on in North Dakota? No, not right now. Tornado
New
threat of
severe
these
thunderstorm
storms.
watch.
We'll be back when we have our McDonald's.
New severe thunderstorm watch coming for north central South Dakota
Yeah.
and north and central North Dakota.
It still says I'm following 0 people, so I don't know what Twitter's doing, but they should stop it. I know. It's broken. I got flagged on Twitter for some reason. Did we lose Parker and Lucas?
I think
Did
so.
Oh, what losers. I gotta be second here with Andrew?
Shut up.
Okay, well, Twitter says that it should be coming back now. It says that I follow no people, but that's not true, because once you click the following list, they're there, but
Yeah,
for some reason, they just decided that I'm a bot or something, and we know how Elon is with fixing anything in this world. Right. I don't think this land spout's going on anymore. Gonna bring it back up to North Dakota.
I think that southern storm's deviating southeast again. Just looking
Yeah,
at
it's been doing
recent
that
radar
all day.
scans. No, but like I think it's actually consistently starting to do that now, which means it's probably gonna try and produce.
Well, it's also gonna start being impacted by that MCS.
Which
What's
could help
our
it temporarily in the
beam
short
height?
term.
12,000?
Yeah. Not great beam height wise.
Alright, well, Twitter's not gonna let me back into TweetDeck, so that's hype. This convection down here in west central North Dakota, that's probably going to start to become our main tornado producing storms. We do have quite the good environment out here. We were talking about that a little bit earlier. Once we see these storms to the north start to fizzle, and if we get a gap in storm activity, we'll go ahead and talk about this environment down further to the south. But we should have had, and we were modeled to have, more convection than we do now. So I don't know if we're going to see convection there at all, or if we're not really going to see anything happen there. But the storms that were there are kind of just fizzling out, but we might get some outflow boundary interactions that lead to something a little more interesting there.
I'm gonna.
Ryan Scholl is now pretty much underneath that storm to the north or that's the southern of the two storms that were tornado warned earlier. It's no longer looking as good as it once did on radar, but it also still doesn't look that bad. There's definitely an upper level meso, and it could sort of produce a storm or produce a stronger circulation in the lower levels here in a couple minutes. Also, it looks like it might be trying to split. Mm-mm. Sorry for the extended periods of silence. I now have to scroll through Twitter because I can't have audio alerts when something happens.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's just Twitter being Twitter.
Look at the updraft on Ryan's stream. That thing is cauliflower looking.
Yeah, it's mean, that's for sure.
On radar, though, it seems like that storm's kind of dying.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like that one near Scranton and Bowman might start to get going. It's got like 5 different updrafts down there, and once those merge and deviate, we could probably be talking about a pretty significant supercell, especially if it can stay ahead of the line.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
All right. Trying to figure out what happened to my Twitter here still. Hopefully we can get that figured out before another ad, bro. Ads are off. Like, I keep checking again. It's, yeah, they're... I clicked the skip button too, so hopefully if you're watching an ad, it skips it now. You got suspended? No, I didn't get suspended, but I got like some alert where it said that it thought that my account activity was weird. So, like, I did all the stuff to confirm that, like, yeah, I'm a real human, so stop doing this. And it's now telling me that, or like, it's not showing my followers or anything, so I don't really know what's going on and what it's doing. I don't want to worry about it too much because, like, there's more important things to be focusing on right now, but I would appreciate if I could get it back up, but it just doesn't look like that's gonna happen. McDonald's is... Are you still at McDonald's? Okay, yeah, I just checked to see if it said that I was suspended, and it doesn't say that I'm suspended. But... look at the info tail, I think that is, on Ryan's stream. Oh my god. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Hey Ryan, is that an inflow tail, or what is that band that we're looking at? It might also be a Streamwise Vorticity band.
Honestly, I don't know. It's just a weird band sitting there. Can't really tell.
I think if I do this, direction is 0 degrees, so he's heading due north. So is he looking north into that? That's probably a Streamwise Vorticity band or an inflow band. That was James. What's up, James? I bet he's going to talk about the $5 meal deal he just intercepted. That was another considerable severe thunderstorm warning in North Dakota. Once again, that's for the northern cell. I would assume that that's still going to be the same thing as the rest of them, which is going to be tennis ball sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That's pretty much...
just sitting at this McDonald's, watching the sunset and whatnot. I do gotta say that $5 meal that I just had, amazing. Add a Oreo McFlurry with that, and you are set on life. It's even better when they accidentally give you a 10-piece nugget instead of a 4-piece. But yeah, we're living life now. Just hoping Brian can get you a storm on stream. You know, just living life.
See, boom, $5 meal deal. You're set. We now have no tornado warnings in effect, as they just expired that tornado warning on the southern storm that Ryan Scholl's on. It looks like it might be starting to be impacted by that line just a little too much to be a tornado producer. Bringing you back over to the GR2 here, we can see that we have this line of storms, and of course that's our MCS from Montana, and we are used to have a lot more space between these two storms, and now we really don't. So this storm is going to stop moving as slow as it is, and it's going to start to shoot off to the east, and eventually it will congeal with that line, and that tornado threat will be gone. Back down here to the south, there's still not a lot of convection in this area of higher tornado probability. A few of these storms do look a little better than what they once did, and ZDR values are a little more on the positive side, which of course indicates a strengthening storm, but nothing overly interesting as of now. This storm is probably producing a little bit too much hail to try and, or a tornado. Once a storm really becomes hail dominant, it's not really favorable for tornadoes. It gets a little too straight in the 0 to 1 kilometer range of that photograph. We're going to head back to Ryan Scholl's feed as he's on that southern storm, and that is the storm that has the majority of our tornado potential at this point in time. This storm, if this one can stick around and sort of strengthen and become a little more discreet, that could be interesting. This storm up here is really starting to produce some pretty big hail. You can see where we have this strong area of or high reflectivity, and then the ZDR in that area is also pretty low. A low ZDR with a high reflectivity value normally means very large hail. I think that was another considerable severe thunderstorm warning for Montana and North Dakota. I would guess that that's going to go out for this area up here, as that's the only storm in Montana that I think could possibly be producing any severe winds right now. But we'll wait a few more minutes and see where that warning polygon comes in. Ryan Shoal right now is on this southern storm in South Dakota. He is right here. And yeah, there is our new considerable severe thunderstorm warning that we were talking about for that northern portion of the line in Montana. I think that I had the wrong scene up, so I apologize for that, but that's the right scene now. Heading back to Ryan's Shoal stream, the base of this storm is still looking relatively flat, and of course a flat base means that there's no tornadoes ongoing. So there's not even a wall cloud on that storm, so it's probably going to cease in tornado potential here in a little bit. Still a tornado watch in effect in western North Dakota over here for the next 3 hours and 10 minutes. Yeah, I had Freddy's streams up in the background. Yeah, Ryan is southwest of South Hart. South Hart is right here, and Ryan's right here. Ryan is right underneath where any rotation in the storm would be. Back over on Radar Omega here, let's take a look at what our 5% risk line is, so we kind of get an idea on how much longer we're going to be looking at that elevated tornado potential. We're actually just starting to move in to the majority of our 5% tornado risk here in the south, although most of the northern 5% tornado risk is done now. But this area down and in here is now where we're shifting to in terms of our highest tornado potential, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see a tornado watch come out here in the next few minutes for that area. In Dickinson, you're probably going to be good. This storm's moving east, if not southeast. We can go ahead and come over to GR2 here and put a storm track on it. It's almost stationary, but here's your storm track, and we can see that it's probably not going to go through Dickinson. This is going to be the northern edge of our storm, and it's going to stay well south of you. The only thing we're going to have to worry about in Dickinson is our main line here, but of course there is no tornado threat with this line. That is just a damaging wind threat. Looks like that 70-mile-per-hour wind gust in less than penny-sized hail. pull up the HRRR and see what we're looking at in terms of convection down here further to the south in the future. I gotta get up my Dakota's mesoscale floater. So earlier we were seeing a little bit more convection around this time here in South Dakota, but we haven't really seen this area of stronger convection unfold like we once thought that it was going to. We can see that there is still a couple of cells that are expected to hop out around here, with one stronger cell ahead of our MCS here in the central North Dakota area, but it doesn't look overly strong. I think we had a little bit of mixing out today, which is going to switch it from more of a discrete threat to a linear threat. Andrew, you have some sort of like staticky echoing in your mic still.
Really? Is it bad?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Still?
Yeah.
What the heck? Now is it better?
No, it's about the same, if not worse.
Let me go listen to it. What? I
looks
know.
like
I'll either do them later tonight
looks
or
like
tomorrow.
Ryan Scholl is core punching here. Not a lot of hail in there, but definitely still something going on. Yeah, Dickinson, you've been under tornado watch for a couple of hours now. That was for this area of prefrontals here. But they're no longer prefrontaling, and once they get behind that MCS here, there's not going to be any tornado threat. Because there's no longer as much convection down here in the south as what we once thought there was going to be, and that's what the reason that we went live is, assuming that we were going to have significant convection down here in the south that would be tornadic. We're probably going to wrap things up here once these storms up here get caught by the MCS, because as much as I'd like to sit here and talk about severe thunderstorm warnings, we got to save our energy for something that's a little more serious. We have another 5% tornado risk tomorrow, and that could potentially be expanded if not upgraded. Let's go ahead and take a look at tomorrow right now while we're sort of just sitting here waiting for the next something happen. So tomorrow, let's actually start with the SPC outlook. Where is it here? So this was today's outlook. That was our enhanced risk. And this is tomorrow's outlook. We have a slight risk for parts of Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, and Missouri, as well as a much larger marginal risk. But the thing that I'm the most interested in tomorrow is our tornado outlook. So in here near Kansas City and Topeka, that's where we have our highest elevated chance of a tornado, which is a 5% risk. And we're going to go over here to the HRRR and break that down a little more. I'm going to leave the circle here so we can, well, I guess I'm going to take the circle off, zoom in on the central US, and then we'll put the circle back on. Oh, that's too far north. Alright, so our area of highest tornado potential is right in here. And let's start by taking a look at our composite reflectivity. Just going to go ahead and get to the 18Z HRRR and drag our slider out for tomorrow. So this is around 5 p.m. tomorrow, and we're going to start to see our area of thunderstorms work into this area. Ooh, it says around 10 p.m. tomorrow, so it was not supposed to be this late. It was supposed to be much earlier than this, but it looks like this is trending to be a much later system, and with that, it's not going to be as tornadic. So we might see that 5% tornado risk for tomorrow get canceled. There's also this convection much earlier around 4 a.m., but that's going to be the end of our system here. And that's going to be not really tornadic because it's going to be the leftovers of the system and there's not going to be a good environment. Before we wrap things up over here, let's go ahead and take a look at the significant tornado parameter, and we can see that there is a really, really considerable environment in place here for significant tornadoes, but there's just no storms really in that area. I'm interested to bring it back up to the north here and see if there's any sort of, yeah, we have another good tornado environment here in southern Minnesota and most of Iowa, so we might see a 5% risk added up there as well, but it's kind of just questionable right now about, or it's just kind of questionable about if we're actually going to see a real tornado threat there tomorrow, because it doesn't seem like there's going to be a lot of storms. We're starting to see the beginning of the most serious interaction between this MCS and this severe thunderstorm here. We can really start to see this supercell get blown up by this convection. You can see this top starting to come up and the hail starting to be produced. What's going on is the upper levels of that MCS are starting to push the upper levels of our supercell closer to the ground, so it's effectively flattening it. And once we see this storm get flattened and eventually overtaken by the MCS, like we discussed a couple of times before, there's no longer going to be a tornado threat with it.
Road work. Gotta love road work.
And there's Ryan Scholl talking about once again, the same light that Freddie McKinney was at, this construction light. So let's go ahead and tell him that Freddie McKinney took 12 minutes at that light, even though it looks like he already gets to go through. Yeah, you did a lot better than Freddie. Freddie went through that about half an hour ago, and he spent like 10 to 12 minutes sitting there waiting for that thing to change. Did you get in any hail back there when you cored it, or no? And I assume you're probably going to core the storm to the north. It did just go destructive up there. So that is a PDS severe thunderstorm warning.
I say, F it, why not?
I believe that's a PDS for our northern storm here. We'll wait to see that polygon, but I bet that would be for tennis ball sized hail. Looks like we just got a amendment to our severe thunderstorm. Nope, that is a new severe thunderstorm watch. So while we're waiting on that polygon, I'll wait to see where we think where that tornado watch is. Parker, it sounds like you're talking on a potato.
Well, this is huge news because we just got 2 $5 meals from McDonald's. So.
Oh, the $5 meal deal intercept happened.
And guess what our order number was?
331.
It was 669.
It looks like we were actually wrong about that destructive severe thunderstorm. That destructive severe thunderstorm warning wasn't to the north, it was to your south, and it's for damaging winds. I thought that they were going to warn the one to the north with baseball-sized hail, but they didn't, but it's probably got baseballs, so you should go find out.
Real.
Yeah, that one to the south is
Yeah, I agree. We got tested out, for the content.
That one to the south was destructive for 80-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-sized hail. I have someone telling me that Jordan Hall got a tornado. Oh yeah, definitely got a tornado. Definitely wasn't a sticker slapped over. James is lying to us.
Casual 80 mile per hour. Yes. We're good. Safe. Safe. We're good.
I was about to Brad.
What are
I was
you
actually
doing,
surprised.
Parker? Yeah, you guys storm chasing in Indiana?
I almost grabbed the $5 meal deal.
Oh no.
I almost actually jumped out the window.
He did actually.
I did drop it, but nothing spilled.
Good, good.
So we're good.
I would be surprised. This storm to the north here, it's still just considerable, but it's literally got, what, a maximum of how many decibels? It maxes at like 67 decibels, and the ZDR on it is negative 0.31. Yeah, that's bigger than tennis ball sized hail, or it's a lot of small hail. I don't know. We'll figure that out when Ryan Scholl gets there.
Ryan Scholl is our instead of Project Parker, it's Project Scholl.
It's also got a nice CC spike on it from hail. He's almost to that northern storm. Let's hope he catches it before the MCS catches it, because if he wants Gorilla Hail, he's going to have to catch it earlier than the MCS. Let's see if Twitter decided to unban me. Oh yeah, hey. I'm back in. Nice.
He's following 0 people now, though. Rest in peace. Raleigh unfollows all of us guys.
Yeah, but if you look at the following tab, it still says I'm following people. Considerable severe thunderstorm warning in Billings County. I think that's where we just had this destructive, so I don't know if they're going to issue a considerable in front of that and drop the PDS tag on it. Yeah, if Ryan's windshield's kind of cracked, it was quarter-sized hail. If it's pretty cracked, it was or tennis ball-sized hail, and if it's touching his windshield, it was baseballs. Or if it's touching his dash, it's baseballs. Just got the first ad. Man.
Hey, we got chunky structure to my north now.
There's Ryan talking about some chunky structure. There's still some people confident in this stuff down here in South Dakota organizing into something stronger, but honestly, I just don't see it. It really looks to be fizzling. What do you think, Luke? Do you think South Dakota's going to steal the show or just not produce anything?
I think it looks really bad.
Yeah, he said it looks really bad. You guys can't hear him because he's on McDonald's Wi-Fi, but
Means it's guaranteed tornado of the year.
mm-hmm.
I gave it my seal of disapproval.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go back after the stream and figure out what's wrong with the ad settings, and I guess if they're gonna keep running ads and I don't have monetization or I don't have ads enabled, I might as well just enable them and like set them to run every hour, so it runs like one ad every hour and I get money from that instead of YouTube running ads with me getting nothing of that. Ryan Scholl's got a nice scary looking cloud over there now sticking out from the base of that thing, but it looks very, very linear.
PDS Sophie one.
PDS Schollnado ongoing.
P.S. Sophie warning. No peanut dolls.
You best be going that column.
I am. We're back at the clubhouse. Come inside. What?
Are you back at the
Cat tower.
You back at the house?
We're back in the clubhouse. Yes.
And you're watching Connor? Yeah, this is Connor. I'll put cooking.
Even with these storms like on top of these gap filling radars, like the radar is still absurdly terrible. And the velocity is still quite literally white.
35 seconds.
That's another considerable severe thunderstorm warning in North Dakota. Probably just going to be another part of our MCS here. I think that's off further in the north here.
I don't think they gave it to you.
I got ketchup for this.
Did they
Give you
jip
one
you of your
ketchup.
sauce?
Let's go. I always want one Caesar ketchup packet.
That's criminal.
Oh. What do you need?
Their paper. Yeah, there's no. Yep.
Take it. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Parker's Wi-Fi is not good.
I don't even know if I would try.
Somehow, a couple of our storm chasers, actually Ryan's there. There's this giant complex
Ryan had
of severe thunderstorm warnings, and they managed to get in the middle of it where there's quite literally nothing going on. All of this area here, it's not yet in a warning. It looks like this storm might be trying to throw out a little area of rotation here. Maybe like one last hurrah as the line catches up to it. We talked about that happening a little earlier. Normally what happens when these lines catch up to the discrete supercells in front of them, it'll kind of give it a little burst of energy for a second. We saw this happen in, or I guess an extreme example of this happening in Barnsdall, Oklahoma, when we had that, I think it was an EF4 tornado go through there when the line caught up to prefrontal, and it basically just kicked it into gear and it started producing a tornado. Yeah, these frontals here are starting to weaken pretty significantly. Beautiful structure all around there in North Dakota, though, where we have the mesoscale convective system going through. Giant shelf cloud across almost the entire state. It goes 50% of the way through the northernmost county, all the way down into Colorado, Wyoming. Looks like we have some new convection trying to fire on this outflow boundary here. Yeah, what's up, WX Scan? Yeah, that is, of course, Caleb's probe. I'm taking that from, or we have that on Ryan's feed as well, so we're using that today, kind of showing off the flooding going on in Iowa. I think I talked to him earlier, and we only put one battery in this probe, and it's been on for almost, if not more than 24 hours now, so they're doing really, really, really well, and of course we can add more than one battery to them if we want to. Looking to get a new severe thunderstorm warning here for this area. We're almost out of the area of that destructive severe thunderstorm warning. I don't think that we're gonna have, I mean, we might have another destructive severe thunderstorm warning issued for that. We just had an 81 mile per hour wind gust from a mesonet station here. Might I add, this is radar indicated 2-inch hail, so you're going to have 2-inch hailstones being thrown at you at 80 miles an hour. So if you're anywhere inside of this area, I would probably just take shelter. There's no reason to be above ground. You might lose windows. You might even have hail going through things that ice would normally not go through. So just go ahead, head to the most interior room of your house, preferably a basement, and take shelter if you can. I don't think North Dakota ever sounds tornado sirens for PDS severe thunderstorm warnings, but some areas do. Looks like the front of our MCS here has finally caught up to our 2 discrete supercells, so that is going to be the end of our tornado threat in North Dakota. Just a few more things here before we wrap it up. Of course, the big question mark on today was what was this convection in South Dakota going to do, and it really looks like it's not going to do anything. I can pretty confidently say that it's not going to do anything. The 2% tornado risk does extend down here further south. However, this is also just weak convection. For some reason, we're just struggling to see convection in a lot of these areas. Down here further into Kansas and Oklahoma, this is where we had one of our most recent tornado watch, or not tornado watches, severe thunderstorm watch is issued. There's not going to be a tornado threat down here. It's just going to be a damaging wind threat, and it's going to be mostly from this line. I do expect to see this line grow south here further, and eventually it'll also start shooting off to the north. So we're probably going to end up with a line somewhere around this size by the time that we see this system finally start to break apart. Later on into the night, eventually all of this convection is going to start to shoot off to the east, and we're going to see a lot of general rain showers in this whole area here. There's not going to be anything severe, maybe a few gusty winds and some very, very small hail, but definitely no tornadoes. Take one last look at our storms here in the north just to make sure that they're not going to do anything silly. Yeah, they're pretty much done. Take one last look at Ryan Scholl's feed and go ahead and talk to him. Hey Ryan, we're kind of wrapping things up here as we see these storms get caught up to by the line and our tornado threat disappear. What's your plans for the rest of the day, and do you think there's going to be any tornadoes later in South Dakota? We'll let him talk, and then we'll start wrapping things up here. He might not have service, so we might not end up hearing from him.
Well, photographs definitely support tornadoes in South Dakota later on. I just don't think that's going to get done out there, unfortunately. As for now, I might just follow this line all the way to Bismarck. Not exactly too sure here, but again, we're going in for that last hurrah with some hail with this whatever storm. is going on here.
All right, so that's kind of the same thing that we were saying. It just doesn't seem like we're gonna see convection down there that's upscale enough, or not upscaled, it's large enough to really tap into that tornadic environment. So that's probably going to be it as far as tornadoes go today. I'll just go ahead and we're going to end this off. I'm going to draw one giant yellow box. And anyone in this yellow box, that is going to be who you need to keep an eye out for. Or this is who should be keeping an eye out for those severe thunderstorms over the next couple of hours. Don't know about a live stream yet tomorrow. Like I said, I don't think that we're going to see the tornado threat there that we thought we were going to, but if for some reason we wake up tomorrow and it looks different, we will go live for that. Alright guys. Had a lot of fun today. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. Thank you for the super chats, and thank you to any new subscribers. I will see you guys all in the next stream or video. Goodbye. Alright, last thing here, in classic fashion, as we were trying to end the stream here, we did get a new tornado warning. I'm not convinced that there's a tornado here, so we're still going to go ahead and end stream. Still keep an eye out if you're in that area, take shelter, it never hurts. Still a strong line of storms coming through nonetheless. I will see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye.